Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the co-op franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are still here in year number 1, in control of the Headbutts franchise, along with my fellow content creator and general manager at Scootsy16. We are in the semifinals round of the playoffs. Last episode, which was about a month ago, so I don't blame you if nobody remembers it. We beat the Pumas in the first game 1-0 in a pitcher's duel, and then we blew them out in the second game 16-6, earning ourselves a sweep against our division rivals. With that win, we move to the semifinals where we'll have home field advantage against the Chucklers, who have been our biggest competition so far this season. So this is the marquee playoff matchup for us on this side of the bracket. On the other side, we saw the number 1 seeded Sirens get upset by the Rushes in round 1, and we saw the Vrooms eke out the win against the Soul Takers in 3. So the Vrooms have home field, but if both us and the Vrooms make the finals, we have home field advantage moving forward as we have the best record remaining as the 1 seed. So here's a matchup for, first up, we're going to sim the first game here in the Vrooms Rushes series, which the Rushes win 5-2 on the road behind former Thumper Piper Trampleson. I knew I recognized that name. It's very hard to replace it. So Rushes have a win going home in that series, and we will be taking on the Chucklers here. On the mound is Stubby Tubrick, who has lost to us twice this season in the regular season. He was both of the Chucklers' losses against us. And on the mound for us, Noah Kaiser, who actually won, I believe, both those games against Tubrick. Kaiser comes in with Tier 2 injury prone. Tubrick comes in with Tier 1 surrounded and Tier 2 elite changeup. Both pitchers will be making their first postseason starts. Lineup for today's game, leading off at first base is the Baba Yaga, Colin Reeves. Batting second, left fielder Marvin Steed. Batting third, locked in Madman Madden Rocket over there. Batting fourth, right fielder, the MVP, Shameless Nicholas Gallagher. Batting fifth is the catcher, Pex Flexed. Batting sixth will be shortstop today, Lando Benjamin. Batting seventh is second baseman, Gabriel Acosta. Batting eighth is center fielder, Garlic Howell. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Noah Kaiser. Lineup for the Chucklers, leading off at shortstop, locked in Maya Rogers. Batting second is utility player Squinch Toot Whistle. In right field today, she is tense, but does have Tier 3 contact for his right-hander. Batting third, catcher Swing Mustard, former Furry Flyer and Dive Bomber. Batting fourth, third baseman Keg Gutterson. Batting fifth, locked in second baseman Huffley Buffler. Batting sixth, first baseman Scooter Sandbrick. Batting seventh, left fielder Abdil O'Brien. Batting eighth is former Thumper center fielder Chris Flores. And batting ninth will be Tubrick. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head out to Parque Hardenero for Game 1 of the semifinals. Alrighty, it's been a month. I know it's been a while, but the holidays, life, and just work in general has been keeping me sidelined. So glad I was able to find some free time here today to do this right before the new year begins of 2026. Less than 1 hour until that event happens, so let's see how much of this series we get in. Let's do it. Rogers is going to lead us off here for the Chucklers, locked in, hitting .500 with a homer. 3 RBIs here in the postseason, facing Kaiser in the regular season. Noah, where is it? There it is. He went 2-1 with a .594 ERA and a .192 WHIP in 3 starts, with 11 runs given up in 16 2/3 innings, 30 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, 18 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .395. Honestly, not great numbers, but it's passable, I guess, given how good our offense was. We managed to work around it. So here we go. Kaiser's ready. Rogers is ready. Let's get it on. And that heater's well out of the zone. 1-0. Curveball middle in. That's ripped by Rogers down the left field line. Steed will chase after it as it rolls into the corner, basically, as he'll field it off the carom. That is going to be a leadoff double for the speedy Rogers, who's into second standing here to start the game for the Chucklers. Next up, Squinch Toot Whistle, right fielder Tense, with Tier 3 contact with right-hander active, hitting 2 for 9 here in the playoffs, not on a hot streak as of late. Slider down and in from Kaiser is chased, knocked back to Kaiser, who throws the third to keep the runner at second. Rockets throw to first will get Toot Whistle for the first out. Next up is going to be catcher Swing Mustard with Tier 2 Mind Gamer, hitting .250 on the playoffs, so 2 for 8. First pitch fork ball down and away from Kaiser. Checked, strike called at the corner, 0-1. And Mustard's looking at the ump like, you better be giving us that call too, and that's actually a very good one. The 1 count, 2-seamer inside. Is jammed in the hole to left field on the line. That is going to be a hit for Mustard. Runners at the corners with 1 down. RBI chance for Keg Gutterson with Tier 3 RBI hero activated, hitting 273 with an RBI. Using up and away from Kaiser, chased out of the zone, 0-1. Ball down in the way, chased, fouled back by Gutterson, 0-2. Working down and in, chased it, strike 3, he gone! First punch out for Kaiser. 2 down, and here's locked in Huffley Buffler, second baseman hitting 250 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. First pitch curveball down in the way, checked low and outside, 1-0. Slider up and in, jammed into right of center, Howell coming on, slides and makes the nice catch as that ends the inning. Nice play, Galik. Run is kept off the board after 2 hits. Kaiser gets out of it, bottom 1. Reeves, Steed, and Rocket coming up for the headbutts. Here's the Baba Yaga, Colin Reeves leading off, batting .400 in the playoffs with a solo homer. He is Tier 3 bat ball hitter active against Tubrick. We've seen Tubrick twice this year. Both times he lost against us, so those were both of his losses came from. He's 1-2 on the year with a 9.49 ERA and a 2.43 WHIP. 13 runs given up in 3 starts, 12 1/3 innings, 28 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer, and a batting average against a .431. Mainly because he ran into the buzzsaw that is our offense twice this year. So change up away. That's a first pitch strike. That's his best pitch. We'll see it quite frequently. Tier 2 little hack activates for Reeves. That heater misses inside, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup low as we chase it, 1-2. Little hack activates again for Colin. Changeup down, ripped to right field, past the diving glove of Buffler. It is a base knock. As Reeves will lead us off with a single, he locks in. Next up, left fielder Marvin Steed, Tier 2 powers right-hander active, hitting .500 with a homer, 4 RBIs. First pitch changeup in there at the knees, 0-1. Runner goes. Peter down. That's a ball. Throw down to second. Not in time as Reeves steals easily on the weak arm of Mustard. His first stolen base of the postseason. He's 1 for 2. 1-1 count to Steed. Pick off to second in the dirt. Good save by Rogers, keeping it in the infield. 1-1 count still to Marvin. Changeup pulled foul. 1-2 is the count. Changeup away. Pulled foul again as Marvin stays alive. Change up and away, pulled foul again as we stay alive. 1-2. Marvin keeps fighting. Curveball down, foul back, still 1-2. Pick off back again, this time Reeves in safely. And that's the second disengagement there from Stubbe. Change up away is pulled, soft liner to first, caught by Sandbrick for the first out. Throw dirted, another save by Rogers. Keeping it in the infield once again as they tried to turn the double play. 1 down, runner at second for the Madman. Madden Rocket, who's locked in with Tier 2 high pitch, hitting .700 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs. Pitch out, nothing doing as they're still worried about Collins swiping third. Change it down, Mara Madden pulls it foul, 1-1. Hey Scootsy, welcome in buddy. The GM is in the chat, nice to see you again. I'm doing alright man, thanks for checking in. Hopefully you're doing alright as well. I see your new series is coming along quite well with the Chemlock League and the Tundras. Already into Season 2 already. 1-1 count here for the Madman. Curveball hangs at the top of the zone, lined into center, but that's going to hang up for Flores, who makes the easy catch, 2 down. And it's going to have to come down to some clutch 2-out hitting. Here comes the MVP, shameless Nicholas Gallagher. Tier 3 bad ball hitter active for the right fielder today, hitting .500 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Changeup drops low, ball 1. Curve high from Tubrick, 2-0. Heater at the knees, and he's late on it, pops it up, shallow right field. Over for it is Sandbrick. He'll put it away to end the inning as we fail to score here with a runner in scoring position. Top 2, Sandbrick, O'Brien, and Flores coming up. Sandbrick will lead us off here in the top of the half of the second for the Chucklers. He's hitless on the postseason so far. Neither trait active for him. One's noodle arm, which is a defensive trait, and then RBI 0. Heater dripped down the left field line. That's going to bloop in for a hit as Steed is going to dive for it as it gets under him into the corner. That's going to be a double for Sandbrick. So once again, a leadoff double graces the Chucklers offense. Here's left fielder Abdil O'Brien. He's going to try and bring him home. Only Tier 1 volatile active for O'Brien as they're not losing, so Rally Starter's not active here. He is hitless in the playoffs as well. Four-seamer up and away. That is fouled back, 0-1. Work ball down and in. Bloop to third. Rocket tries to catch it. It gets over him somehow. That's a bloop single. And Runnels will be at the corners with nobody out here. Chucklers get handed a gift there. Here comes Chris Flores, who's batting 8th. Center fielder hitting .091 in the playoffs with an RBI. And right there is where the low defense rating from Rocket comes into play there. He was not ready to make that catch. Slider down and the way is outside. 1-0. Heated down and in. That is a strike called. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside to Flores as he's taking. 2-1. Slider down and away. Checked outside. 3-1. Work ball middle in. Rip foul. Out of play by Flores. Count full. Working down the way. Ball 4. A stone cold take loads the bases for the pitcher. Here comes Tubrick. First at bat of the playoffs. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Will they try the suicide squeeze play? I don't know. We are set up for the double play. You see me down and in. He swings. It's lined right at Benjamin for the first out. And we'll stay at double play depth. Bases are loaded for Rogers. Locked in 1-1 with the double. Won't be able to hang out for long tonight. Got some other things going on. But I saw you went live, so I wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking in. Hopefully you do enjoy your evening, as you've still got 2 hours there before the clock strikes midnight for the new year, so enjoy yourselves. That was very lucky indeed. Rogers up next, locked in 1-1 with a double. Curveball down, that's a strike at the knees. 0-1 as Rogers was taking all the way. Forcing him down and in. Broken bat chopper to second, it's a slow roller. Costa's going to go to second and get nobody as the runner is called safe. Fielder's choice RBI there for Rogers. It's 1-0. Chucklers as they're on the board. Here comes Toot Whistle, who's tense. I believe she flew out her first at bat, if I remember correctly. Ball down and in the dirt, and it gets underflexed as the runner's coming home. Throw in, not in time, as he tried to block it, and he didn't squeeze it as a thump butters away from him. It's 2-0. Peter down in the way, outside, 2-0. The sure-handed flex comes up empty on that curveball as it got under him somehow as he tried to block it with his body, and instead it got to the backstop. That's a liner right at Reeves on the next pitch. That's a fork ball. 2 down, 2 in scoring position for Mustard. Catcher 1-for-1 with a single. Going to try and bring home some more damage this inning. Slider up and in. Inside, 1-0. Fork ball down. This time he gets in front of it. Good block by Flex. 2-0. Up and away. Pop foul. That gets out of play. 2-1. Two-seamer down and in. Checked low. 3-1. Good take there from Mustard. 3-1 count. Ball up. Top of the zone. Drops in for a strike. Count is full. Runners will not move as they're not at first. Slider down and away. That is pulled foul. Will stay alive. Swing fighting. Goes him down. Ball 4 in the dirt as we lose him. Second walk of the inning. Bases loaded again. Here comes Gutterson. Tense. Tier 3 RBI hero active. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time up. Ball down and away from Kaiser. Taken low. 1-0. Slider down. Hard hit up the middle into center field. Gutterson's going to come through. At least one will score. Second runner coming as well. Throw in is a slow roller from Howe. And Flex once again bobbles it. He was safe anyway. 4-0 Chucklers as the lead grows. Buffler up next, locked in 0 for 1 as Kaiser is now tense. Slider up and away. Chased out of the zone by Buffler. He wanted to hack at it. 0-1. Goes him down and in. Chase, dribbler to short, slow roller. Benjamin bare hands fires to first and gets the out to finally end the inning on the broken bat. But the Chucklers score 4 times as they move forward on some questionable defensive plays from Flex and Rocket as they extend the rally that should have been only 2 runs into 4. Bottom 2, Flex, Benjamin, and Acosta coming up. Team does look rusty indeed. Flex is up. Catcher's going to try to make up for that kerfuffle he had behind the plate. He's hitless in the postseason. Looking to start it against Tubrick here. Curve drops in. It's a strike. 0-1 at the knees. Heater up. Lined up the middle. There's a hit for Flex. He'll backstop will lead us off with a single here in the second. Next up, the 6-hitter Lando Benjamin making his first playoff appearance as he sat out the first 2 games against the Pumas because we needed Charlie Lopez in there. The old man was a better match for the ace exterminators, the ace pitchers that were on the mound in that matchup. First pitch turned on by Benjamin, driven deep into the corner, and that's going to get down for extra bases as he sees the first pitch he's thrown here in the playoffs, and he turns it into a double. 2 in scoring position now, as Benjamin says, "Why weren't you starting me, man? I can swing it with the rest of them." Here comes Acosta, hitting 1 for 8 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. That bye month didn't do them any favors. You're right, it did not. Tier 2 inside pitch, Tier 2 bunter active for Gabriel as that first pitch heater is low, 1-0. Change away, pulled on the ground right at the shortstop Rogers, who's coming home with it, and Flex is going to get gunned down at the plate. That Tuballard couldn't make it home in time as the throw from deep short gets him. 1 down, first and second for Howell. He's batting 2 for 4. Heater up, that's a strike, 0-1. Outside heater, 1-1. Middle of the plate heater, that's dropped to left center. That's going to get down for a base hit in front of Flores, who had to corral it. It's going to be a RBI single for Howell, as scoring from second is Benjamin. Acosta goes first to third. Runners at the corners, 1 down. It's 4-1. Headbutts on the board, and here comes Kaiser, who is tense. But he can hit somehow. Runner goes on the first pitch, changeup in there for a strike, throw down to second, not in time. Easy stolen base for Howell as he's locked in now. 2 in scoring position, 1 down. 0-1 count to Kaiser. Outfield is shallow, infield is playing normal. Do we get cheeky with it? I don't think so. I think we have to swing here. Chased it high, 0-2. Well, maybe not at that pitch. And we chase the changeup inside. Great job, Noah. Nice to see you're here today. 2 down for the Baba-Yaga. Colin Reeves back to the leadoff man. Locked in, he singled and stole a base his first time up. Surrounded, still active at Tier 1 for Tubrick. That changeup's well high to Colin, 1-0. Changeup hangs, turned on by Reeves, driven deep to right field, over the diving glove of the right fielder, a toot whistle who gave it an effort. But it wasn't there. Reeves rounding second, he's digging for third. Relay throw from Rogers, not in time. 2-run triple for the Baba-Yaga, as he put a hit out on that ball, and that's going to set him up with as the tying run for Steed, who's 0 for 1. Marvin ready, Tier 2 Powers right-hander active. Heater up and in, that's high. Ball 1 is Tubrick now tense. Thankfully for him, Surrounded's no longer active. Heater down, blasted by Marvin, deep left field on the line. Over the diving glove of the left fielder, it's off the base of the wall. O'Brien was a little too short for that one. It's an RBI double for Marvin. We're tied at 4. And the rally continues with 2 outs. Here comes the madman, Madden Rocket. Over one with a fly out to left center. Curveball away, that's a strike, 0-1. Tubrick still tense. Heater inside, chased, popped up, foul territory behind third. Gutterson on the run, he will get there, and that'll end the inning. But 4-run rally for the Headbutts responds to the Chucklers in kind. We're tied, top 3. Sandbrick, O'Brien, and Flores coming up. They just needed an inning or some change to wake up. Sandbrick will lead us off. That's where the rally started last inning, as he went 1 for 1 with a single. As all 9 men batted last inning for the Chucklers. Curve in there for a strike at the knees for the still tense Kaiser, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. 4-seamer up and in. Doors, blown by Sandbrick, 1-2. Slider up and in, well inside, 2-2. 4-seamer down and away. Chased it off the zone, strike 3. Second punch out for Kaiser today. He gone. And here comes O'Brien, 1 for 1 with a single. 2-seamer up and in from Noah, high and tight, 1-0. O'Brien blooped one over Rocket last at bat, as this one's hit on the ground to short. Benjamin charges, throw to first, cannon arm, makes a no doubt, 2 down. Kaiser back to neutral, and here's Flores, who drew a walk his first plate appearance. Work ball down and in. That's a strike, 0-1. Slider down. It's dribbled off the end of the bat to second, cut off by Acosta. Throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Noah. Good bounce back for him. Bottom 3. Gallagher, Flexton, Benjamin. 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Headbutts. Here's shameless Nicholas Gallagher. He's 0 for 1 today. Change away. Hits the edge. Good pitch for Tubrick, 0-1. Curveball down, lined up the middle, base hit past the diving glove of Rogers into left center, cut off by Flores. It'll be a single for the MVP. Gallagher leads off the third with a hit. So far, every inning, we've had the leadoff man get a hit. Here's Flex, 1-for-1 with a single. Ah, they picked him off. Gallagher was going on first move. And the throw is dirted again from Sandberg. But once again, Maya Rogers with her third save with a pick job. And she's going to tag him out on the pickoff attempt. Maya came to play some defense today. 1 down for Flex. First pitch of the at-bat is a changeup that drops low. 1-0. Heater coming, and he was ready, but he skies it. Right center. Just missed it. Flores in. Calls off the right fielder. Toot whistle. That's 2 down. And that is going to bring up Benjamin, who's 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Heater inside. He'll line that to dead center, but that is going to hang up there. Flores under it. It's another 1-2-3 inning. To the 4th, we're tied. Tubrick, Rogers, and Toot Whistle coming up. Here's Tubrick, pitcher 0-for-1 today. Lined out his first at bat with the bases loaded. Heater fouled off on the first 1-0-1. Curveball down. Fouled off 0-2. Slider up and in. Inside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Can I help you, Stubby? You're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. He gone. Third punch out for Kaiser, and here comes Rogers. 1 for 2. She had a fielder's choice with the bases loaded that drove in a run. She also hit a double today. 1 for 2. Curveball hard hit up the middle. Another hit for Maya. She's 2 for 3 today. Positive outcomes on every at-bat for her so far today. She's on with 1 down for Toot Whistle. Is 0 for 2. Forcing her away. That's a strike. 0-1. He's him down and in the dirt. Picked there by Flex. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Work ball down in the way. Toot Whistle hits it hard on the line up the middle, and that's through for another hit. Back-to-back 1-out singles here for the Chucklers. 2 on. And they're threatening. Here comes the 3-hitter. It's Mustard. 1-for-1 with a single, and he drew a walk last plate appearance. Curveball down from Kaiser in the dirt. Blocked by Flex. 1-0. Get it down in the way. Chopper back to Kaiser. Bare hands. Goes to third. Gets the lead runner. Rocket to first. Not in time. Mustard beats it out. 2 down for Gutterson. 2-run single last at bat. He's 1 for 2. RBI hero again active at tier 3 for the 3rd time today. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch. That's hit hard right at Acosta, though. She'll go the short way to second, and that'll end the inning as she takes the bag herself. And we strand 2. Good pitching from Noah to get out of it. Bottom 4, Acosta, Hal, and Kaiser. Bottom of the lineup coming up. Here's Acosta, 0 for 1 today with a fielder's choice ground out. She did reach safely, but the runner was thrown out at the plate trying to score. Heater down in the way low from Tubrick, who is still tense, by the way, 1-0. Changeup at the letters high and away, 1-1. Heater down in the way, line to the right center gap. That's extra bases for Acosta, and she can fly. Running into the gap, it goes all the way to the wall. Flores finally tracks it down. Rounding second is Acosta, heading for third. Relay throw from Rogers, not in time. Lead-off triple for the second baseman, and that sets up Hal. 1 for 1 with an RBI knock his first time up. He also stole a bag. Locked in. Heater up late on the heater, 0-1. Heater up, he was ready for it. Lines it dead center, right at Flores. Deep, he'll make the catch. Tagging is Acosta. She will score on the sac fly. 5-4. Headbutts take their first lead of the day. Next up, Kaiser, 0 for 1 today. Noah struck out his first at bat on 3 pitches. That heater hits the low inside corner, 0-1. Heater way, popped up, shallow right field. This is the tough play. Incoming Toot Whistle, calling off Sambrick. She'll put it away, 2 down. And that'll set up Reeves. 2-run triple last at bat for the Baba Yaga. He's also singled. Change up and in. Good take inside. Did not chase it. 1-0. Curveball drops in. 1-1 as we were a little early on the swing. Heater way. Line hard. Oh, past the diving glove of Gutterson. Into the corner it goes. Reeves rounding first. He's heading for second. He will stop there. He's got a double. He is a home run shy of the cycle, and it's only the 4th inning as the Baba Yaga is ripping the cover off the ball today. Here comes Steed. 1 for 2 with an RBI double last at bat. Looking to bring him home. For a ball away, good take outside, 1-0. Changeup hangs, ripped foul by Marvin out in front of it, 1-1. Oh, that was a test firework, I heard that one. Sorry if that picked it up. 1-2 count as he's out in front of it. Heater down, line hard at the shortstop. Rogers is there, and that ends the inning, but the Headbutts have the lead on the sac fly from Howell. 5-4 to the 5th. Buffler, Sandbrick, and O'Brien coming up. Ow, I just ran over my mic cord. Ow! Ah, that hurt. Yeah, Reeves is solid right now. 3 for 3 day. We love to see it. Buffler up 0 for 2. Forcing him down and away from Kaiser. Pulled foul, out of play. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Strike called. 0-2. Good catch. Here comes pitch 60 from Noah. Curveball down and away. Chopper to short. Charging Benjamin on the slow roller. Easy throw to first. And cannon arm versus slowpoke. Well, that's not a fair fight. 1 down. Here's Sandberg. 1 for 2 with a single. Two-seamer up on the first one. Ripped foul. 0-1. Four-seamer middle away. Checked. Strike called. 0-2. Sandberg behind the 8 ball here. Curveball down and in. Chopper to second. 1 hopper. Acosta makes the play to first. 2 down. Next up, O'Brien. 1 for 2 with a single. Rally starter now active for the first time today at Tier 3, along with Volatile. Slider down and in. Oh! And Noah is down. It caught him. Flex recovers. Not in time. Let's see where it got him. Kaiser down there after the liner by O'Brien. Flores due up. 0 for 1 with a walk. Got him in the head. Right on the chin. Right on the button, as they would say. Noah, you got it in you to take another batter here. I don't think you do. But, I mean, we can give it a shot. I know it's playoff time. You want him? All right, Noah. Your pitch. Peter down in the way in the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. He hit the corner. It's like probably seeing 4 of them. Forkball bounces off the plate. Good block there by Flexed. 1-1. Check on the runner. Ball down in the way. Chopper to short right at Benjamin. He'll throw to first, and that is going to end the inning. As Kaiser, despite getting drilled, will get out of it without giving up a run. Bottom 5. It's 5-4. Rocket, Gallagher, and Flexed coming up. There's Rocket, 0 for 2 today. Madman looking to extend his hitting prowess. Heater up. Ooh, gassed him at the letters. 0-1, not ready. That heater's up and away. 1-1. Heater down, blasted by Rocket, deep right center field. He's giving it a ride into the corner. Flores on his horse will get there, though, and that's going to be the first out. Next up, shameless Nicholas Gallagher, 1 for 2 with a single, and then he was picked off trying to steal second. Down, changeup, pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Heater down, late on it, 0-2, just missed. Tough out activates at Tier 2 for the first time today for Shameless. Heater inside, jammed by Nicholas, deep to right field, gave it a ride, but it's going to run out of gas. Toot whistle there, 2 down. And here's Flexed, 1 for 2 with a single. Popped out last at bat, curve in the dirt, ball 1 on the bounce. Heater down the way line, past the glove of Gutterson into left field. That's a hit for Flexed, he's 2 for 3. Keeps the inning alive with 2 down for Benjamin, 1 for 2 with a double. Curveball away, that's a strike, 0-1. Peter up and in, jammed over short. That is going to be in the glove of Rogers, though, and that ends the inning. Top 6, it's 5-4. 2 Brick due up, then Rogers and Toot whistle. Kaiser, however, will be done after 5 innings on the line drive to the face. 8 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. All 4 runs are his, but he is in line for the win. Good pitching today, Noah, despite the circumstances. 2 Brick due to lead off will be pinch hit for by backup outfielder Tish Ballin, who's hitting 67 in the playoffs, so 2 for 3 with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. She's been a good bat off the bench here. Our situation in the bullpen looks pretty good. Roth is fully rested. Ratherswell is almost fully rested. Pops is fully rested. So is Hooper. Benitez not quite. He's also tense as well after the second game shenanigans. Do I sub one in and pinch hit, or do I just go ahead and do a double switch? I think I'm going to do a double switch here. We are going to sub off Kaiser with the double switch. We are going to bring in... We'll start with Pops. We'll go with her. We're going to take off Flexed, and we are going to bring in Piper Villa, who is locked in. He'll be behind the plate. He will bat third next inning. Remember, Villa pinch hit in Game 2, hit a grand slam, and then hit another home run in his second at bat. His only 2 at-bats of the game were home runs, so... Dude is on one right now. Pops in and out of the pen with a 9 ERA and a 3 whip. Heater down, fouled off, 0-1. Hopefully she can give us like 1 or 2 good innings of relief work today. Ball down in the dirt. Good check from Ballin. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. That is jammed to right center. Gave it a ride, but it's not going to get out of here. Howell back for it. Puts it away. One down. Two-seamer got up and in on her. Here's Rogers. RBI fielder's choice. A single and a double. She's 2 for 3 today. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Check strike. 0-1. Work ball down the way. Lined at the shortstop. Benjamin is there. 2 down. Here comes Toot Whistle. 1 for 3 with a single. Peter up and in. That's lined at the middle on the jam shot. That's a high hopper as Hal stops running in to corral it. It's going to be a single for Toot Whistle, who reaches with 2 down. She's back to neutral mojo, and here's Mustard, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Mind Gamer and Pick Officer both active here. And even with Via's elite arm, I don't think they were going to run anyway. Curveball down and in. 1-0 to Mustard. Peter down. That is skied off the end of the bat. Hal over to his right and left of center. Puts it away, and that ends the inning. Ball and out. Eric Dakota in. Older brother of reliever Vicente Dakota in the Dive Bomber series, for those who remember. No ERA, a 150 whip, 1 strikeout here in the playoffs. A tier 2 league changeup. As bottom 6 we go. We're up 1. 5-4 the score. Costa, Hal, and Villa coming up. Here's Acosta, 1 for 2 with a triple last at bat and a run scored. Actually, she has 2 runs scored today. Dakota in. Sets and fires. Heater away out of the zone. 1-0. Heater down and in. Late swing from Acosta. Just missed it. 1-1. Heater down and the way. Chase dribbler up the middle to second. Barehanded by Buffler. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up going to be Howell. 1 for 1 with a 2-run single. It's also a sac or RBI single. Also has a sac fly as that changeup hits the outside edge. 0-1. He's also stolen the base. Peter up and in high for the Howell, 1-1. Peter down and then late swing, 1-2. Fastball coming. Peter down, hit well by Howell to center field, but that is not going to get out. Therefore, it is Flores, 2 down. Here comes Villa, batting 4 for 5 in the playoffs. He has 2 home runs coming from his last game, where he had a pinch hit grand slam and then another solo homer after the fact. He is locked in. Change up away, outside, 1-0. Peter inside, that's a strike, 1-1. Chase the changeup low, 1-2. Bad pitch to swing at there from Villa. Changeup down and in, hit well by Villa to right center field. That's going to be a long run for Toot Whistle, but she'll get there to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Dakota. Top 7, it's still 5-4. Gutterson, Buffler, and Sandberg coming up. Here's Gutterson, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single earlier. It's also lined out and struck out. First pitch curveball down in the way. Low ball 1. First at bat today for Gutterson, where RBI Hero's not active. Peter outside, 2-0. Using the middle in. Turned on by Gutterson. Driven deep to left field. Steed on the run. Leaps, and it is gone! That one is laughing on its way into the stands. Gutterson goes deep. 3rd RBI of the game for Keg. And it's his first homer of the playoffs. We're tied at 5 as he got the better of Pops there. And his teammate Marvin from the Blowfish could not make the play to rob him. Here's Buffler, 0 for 3. Marvin got a late break on that one. He did not get back to the wall in time to be a serious threat to catch that. Two-seamer down and in is called strike, 0-1. Good on Molly to not go tense. Peter down and away low, 1-1. Showing that mental fortitude of a veteran pitcher. Curveball down, strike called, 1-2. Got to have a short memory here, Molly. Work ball down and in. Low and in, 2-2. Peter up. Chased, fouled back. Buffler got to that one. That was above it. That was at his eyes. 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Taken high. 3-2. Work ball down and in. Chopper to short. Got on top of it. Benjamin backhands. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Sandbrick. 1 through the single. Work ball down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Peter down in the way. Outside. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. 1-2. Work ball down and in. Pulled on the line. Foul. 1-2. Ball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt. Picked by Villa. He'll throw to first. 2 down. He gone. First punch out for Molly. 2 down for O'Brien. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Ball down. That's a strike. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. O'Brien jammed it on the ground to third. Charging Rocket. Clean field. Throw to first. And that ends the inning. Leadoff home run, though, for Gutterson. Ties it at 5. We're back even. Bottom 7, Reeves, Steed, and Rocket. Top of the lineup coming up. Baba Yaga leading off, locked in. He is a home run shy of the cycle. He has a 2-run triple, a double, and a single. He's also stolen a base. Dakota in for his second inning of work. Change him away. Ooh, out in front of it. 0-1. If that's a heater, it's going places. 0-1. Slider down, lined into left field. Another hit for Reeves. He's 4 for 4 as that's hit right at O'Brien. Going to be just a single here. Next up is Steed. 1 for 3 with an RBI double. However, right-hander still active as he checks it inside on the heater. 1-0. Heater down the middle, liftoff. Marvin deep left of center. He got it. You messed with the rim. You're going to get the horns. Home run for Marvin Steed as he sends that one out. Left of the batter's eye, 464. Second homer of the playoffs for Steed. 7-5. Headbutts back in front. Here comes the Madman. Mad and Rocket 0 for 3 today, facing the now tense Dakota. Chased it out of the zone high, 0-1. Slider middle away, roped by Rocket to right center. That's going to be his first hit. It's down for extra bases, chasing after a toot whistle. Gets it in. It's a double for Madman. His first of the day, he's 1 for 4. Still nobody out here in the 7th for the Headbutts. Here's Gallagher, 1 for 3 with a single, and Rocket's locked in again. Heater up and away, lifted by Gallagher. Foul, out of play on the right side. Little late, 0-1. Look to drive that one. Chased it inside, 0-2. Tough out activates. Chased inside on the change, way to protect the face, 0-2. Checked inside on the change. This time we hold back, 1-2. Almost drilled him this time. Gallagher gets out of the way, 2-2. Didn't take too kindly to that. Pick off, back safely Rocket. Knocked down there by Buffler. Changeup fouled off again. It's still 2-2. Heater inside. He's late on it this time. First punch out for Dakota. 1 down. Here's Pops. Pinch hitting for the pitcher off the bench. We're going to go to hole. First baseman Nash Hammond with Tier 2 pinch perfect. He is hitless in the playoffs. Heater up and away. Check strike. 0-1. Little hack activates a Tier 2 now as well. High and away on the heater, 1-1. Pickoff back safely is Rocket. 1-1 count to Hammond. Pitch out, 2-1. Slider away, line softly to first, right at Sandberg though for the second out. Here comes Benjamin, 1 for 3 with the double, coming in out of the pen. Box Bruce, Tier 3 clutch active. Former dive bomber reliever. No ERA, 0.67 whip, 3 strikeouts. I'm sorry, 40 flyer reliever. That's right. Wrong playoff run. And also double switching in is outfielder Veranda James. She will be taking over in right field. O'Brien will exit, and that will swing toot whistle over to left fielders with her being a utility player. Subby James can play her natural position of right field. Bruce in with Tier 3 clutch, looking to get out of it. No ERA and 0.67 whip, 3 strikeouts. Benjamin looking for his second hit. Heater up. Ooh, late on it, 0-1. Good pitch from Bruce. Down and away heater, 1-1. This is before the regression kicked in against Bruce, I'd like to point out. Slider up and in, rope to right center field. Extra bases for Benjamin. He's going to come through in the clutch. Rolling to the wall, cut off by James just before it. It's an RBI double for Orlando. 8-5. Headbutts get the lead up to 3. And here's Acosta, 1 for 3 with a triple. Bruce now tense. Change it down and then turned on by Gabrielle. Hit into the corner, left center, into the left field corner. Two whistle on the dive. Makes the catch. Saving a run as that ends the inning in style. Acosta goes tense because of it. You hate to see it. We're going to go ahead and bring in out of the pen here. We got to go to the big man. Got to go to Neville Roth as the stopper's coming in top 8. It's 8-5. Flores, James, and Rogers coming up. I was going to make a move here to get Acosta out of there as we're going to go ahead and sub in Charlie freaking Lopez, the old man, as he'll come in and play shortstop. Benjamin will stay at shortstop. He's got the better arm with the cannon arm trait, so he'll stay at short. Charlie can at least play second. Passably. Roth in, no ERA, 0.67 whip, 2 strikeouts in the playoffs as that heater's inside to Flores, 1-0. 8, 9, and 1 due up here for the Chucklers. Curveball lifted off, deep left center field, heading for the wall into the corner. It hits off the wall, bounces around out there as Steed gets to it eventually. It is going to be a leadoff double for Flores as he's in scoring position to start the 8th. Rude welcome for Roth. Here's Veranda James. Double switched in last inning. Right fielder locked in, hitting 4 for 9 in the playoffs with a solo homer. First pitch heater down and in. That's a strike, 0-1. Surprised O'Brien got the start over her, but whatever. Curveball down, chased it 0-2. Slider inside. Whiff through it, strike 3. Got her to chase. First punch out for Roth. Here's Rogers, 2 for 4 with a double single and an RBI on a fielder's choice ground out. Two-seamer away. Chased outside, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Jammed on the ground to first, backhanded by Reeves in the hole, flipped to first in time, 2 down. Runner to third for Toot Whistle, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Slider down and in, taken low, 1-0. Four-seamer up and away. Chased, fouled off out of play, 1-1. Ball down and away. Chopper up the middle, Lopez backhands to his right, throw to first, that ends the inning as Roth gets out of it, pitching around the leadoff double. Bottom 8, it's 8-5. Howell, Villa, and Reeves coming up. Here's Howell, 1 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI single. Driven in 2 runs today. Bruce stays in, no clutch active here as the first pitch changeup misses high to Howell. He knew it was coming. 1-0 pitch, slider down and in, hit to the gap, left center field. That's going to get down out there, and it's extra bases for the speedster. Howell is flying on his way to second. He's around second, digging for third. Throw from Rogers, not in time. Triple for Howell as he's looking to put the dagger in. Here comes Villa. Locked in 0 for 1. Infield in. They need to keep it a 3-run game to have a chance of coming back in the 9th. Slider put in. Roped up the middle. It's a hit for Villa. He's going to drive home Howell. 9-5. Headbutts go up by 4. Here comes Reeves. Baba Yaga looking for a home run to complete the cycle. Tier 3 Steeler active against Tier 3 Clutch. Heater up. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater. Oh, that's the pitch. 0-2. Heater up. Chased it. Strike 3. Reeves was pressing. He's down on strikes. First for Bruce. Here's Steed. Home run last at bat. He's driven in 3 runs today. He's also doubled. Runner goes on the first pitch. Steeler active. Heater low. Throw down. Not in time. Villa steals second. 1-0 to Steed. Change it down. Roped foul. Out of play. 1-1. Pick off. Back safely in second. There is Villa. 1-1. Heater inside. Swung through it. 1-2. Change up. Pulled foul. 1-2. Heater down. Swung through it. Strike 3. Another punch out for Bruce. Steed down. Here's Madman. He's 1 for 4 with a double. Locked in again. And they walk him. They want the MVP. Shameless Nicholas Gallagher. He's only 1 for 4 today with a single. Bad ball hitter and clutch both active here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Worried about a double steal. Slider up. That's high. 2-0. Doesn't matter. A double will score both of them. Heater down and then chased it. 2-1. Heater in. Line by Gallagher to the gap right center field. That's going to get it done. Rounding third, scoring easily is going to be Villa. Coming to third is Rocket. He'll be sent. Rounding second, Gallagher heading for third. Shameless in with a 2-run triple. It's 11-5. Headbutts up by 6. And here's Roth locked in. We're going to let him bat. Gonna leave him out there for the 9th. Heater up. Dribbler off the end of the bat in the hole to short. Backhanded by Rogers. Deep throw to first. In time. And that will end the inning. But a 3-run rally for the Headbutts makes it 11-5 as we look to put it away. Top 9. Heart of the lineup, though, for the Chucklers. Mustard, Gutterson, and Buffler will have to go through Roth. Here's Mustard, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. First pitch curveball down. That is rip foul, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Line softly to right center. Gallagher in. We'll watch it drop. That's a base hit. Leadoff single there from Mustard, and Roth down the neutral. Here comes Gutterson. Solo homer last at bat. He also has a 2-run single. He's driven in 3 of their 5 runs today. Two-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Pulled down the line and left. That's going to hit off the wall. Foul. 0-2. Curveball down. In the dirt. 1-2. Good block by Villa. Slide up and in. Inside. 2-2. Where's he down in the way? Chased it. Strike 3. Punch out for Roth. His second. One down for Buffler, who's 0 for 4 today. Still locked in despite that. Two-seamer up and in. High. 1-0. Four-seamer down in the way. Check. 2-0. Go down and in. Low. 3-0. Slide it down. That's a strike. There we go. 3-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Strike called. Full count. Two-seamer down and in. Buffler lines it and hold it short. Diving Benjamin off his glove in the left field. Good effort from Lando, but he couldn't secure it. Hard hit single for Buffler. His first hit of the game. He's 1 for 5. 2 on, 1 down for Sambrick with RBI 0 active, though, at Tier 1. He's 1 for 4 with a single. He will bat. He's also tense on top of that trait. Four-seamer down and in. Bats inside. 1-0. Go down the way. Sambrick bloops at the right. Gallagher in. Makes the catch on the liner. 2 down. And just like that, Chucklers down to their last out in Game 1. Here's Bruce, pitcher due up. Pinch hitting is Junior Young Sr. With JYS batting 1 for 7 in the playoffs. Tier 3 contact for his left-hander. He played all 3 games in the first round, so that's why he didn't start today. Tier 3 contact for his lefty's active. Bad jumps doesn't matter. It's a base running trait, so no need to worry about that now. First pitch slider down and in from Roth. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 0-2. Down to their last strike in Game 1. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-2. Good hold. Slider up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Another punch out for Roth. That ends the game as we take Game 1. 11-5. The final. Headbutts get the win as we go on the road to try and get the sweep. Took the team a little bit to wake up there. That top half of the second inning. That was a little worrisome. Showed the rust, but we woke up in the bottom half, matched them, and then we just slowly ebbed away their confidence. And then in the 7th, we broke through against their bullpen, and we never looked back. Good pitching, good hitting today, boys. And good pitching today from the bullpen. We did not give up an earned run out of the pen outside of the home run from Pops. Roth was solid. Just that one mistake from Molly. And Kaiser, man, good on him to get through that 5th despite hitting that line drive to the face. RBIs today, Gutterson had 3. He was the big shot for the Chucklers. Had a solo homer and a 2-run double. RBI, fielder's choice, base-loaded ground out from Rogers as well. Their 5th run scored on a pass ball. For us, 2 RBIs for Reeves on a triple. Steed had a 2-run homer, and he also had an RBI double. Gallagher had a 2-run triple. Benjamin had an RBI double. Howell had 2 RBIs, 1 on a sac fly, 1 on a single. And Villa had an RBI double or single? Single, okay. Tubrick, 5 innings, no decision, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, a strikeout. Dakota, inning and 2/3, takes the loss, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 homer, 1 strikeout. He falls to 0-1 as he gave up that bomb to Steed. And Bruce, inning and a third, gave up 3 runs on 4 hits with a walk, 2 strikeouts. For us, Kaiser, 5 innings, no decision, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a line drive for the chin. Molly Pops, 2 innings, gave up that home run to Gutterson to tie it, but she gets the win. 2 hits, 1 strikeout as she improves to 1-0. Roth gets the 2 innings save, giving up 3 hits and striking out 3, his first save of the playoffs. Baba Yaga is your player of the game. He went 4 for 5, was a home run shy of the cycle, driving in 2 from the top of our lineup. Steed had the big 2-run homer to be the decider. He drove in 3 runs today with 2 hits. And Howell had a 2-hit day. He also hit a sac fly. He drove in 2 runs and stole a base. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We take Game 1. Now we move to Game 2. For those of you who are not familiar with the content, and this is your first time watching, we tend to do all the playoff series in one episode. So we'll do the complete series here since it's a best of 3. If this was, say, a best of 5 or a best of 7, I would divide it up. But with it being best of 3, we can just do all of them in one video. So let's sim up and see what happens here. Rushes at home looking for the sweep. They are going to pull off the upset. They beat the Vrooms 8-3. So the Rushes, the 4 seed, have swept their way to the finals. We need to match to be on the same rest cycle as them. If we lose and we have to play Game 3 and we win, we will be at a disadvantage rest-wise. So, need this win here. On the mound will be Bethany Bugles on the mound for us. Got the win in the first start of the playoffs. Got that 1-0 victory. 1-0 with a 0 ERA, 120 whip. And on the mound, the brother of Cat Floral, the ace of the Dive Bombers from that series. It is Kylan Floral. Tier 2 pick officer, Tier 2 crossed up. No record, a 2.25 ERA and a 2 whip. He's a very dangerous pitcher in his own right. He is going to be one tough cookie to solve. So I need to go back and look at this real quick. The Russians have made the finals with a 10-6 record. Okay, the Vrooms were the team with the losing record. That's right. I knew a team in here made it with a losing record. I just forgot which one. All right, Bugles and Floral. This is going to be a marquee pitching matchup. Here is the lineup set for today. Leading off is Reeves, locked in. And it's Rocket at third, Steed in left, Gallagher in right. Flex is catching again. Benjamin is at short. Bugles is batting seventh. Hal is batting eighth. And Lopez, Charlie freaking Lopez, the old man, is going to get the start at second base over Acosta, who is 10th. And he will have Ace Exterminator active. I like that choice. We're also on the road, so we'll be wearing our road uniforms here. Lineup for the Chucklers, it's Rogers, Toot Whistle. Flores has moved up to the 3 slot. Buffler is now up to the 4. Gutterson down to the 5. JYS is in the starting lineup over Mustard. He'll bat 6th. Hesto Prince will start at first base today over Sandberg. He'll bat 7th. And Veranda James will bat 8th in right field, getting the start over O'Brien. Batting 9th is Floral. Let's get it on. To El Viejo we go. And we are just 12 minutes away here, less than 12 minutes away from New Year's Day here on the East Coast. So we will be stopping here briefly, momentarily, to celebrate the festivities. Let's get it on. I probably will be expecting phone calls, so we'll be taking a break, so around that time. So just be aware. Reeves will lead us off. Bobby locked in 4 for 5 in the first game today. Home run shy of the cycles. Batting average up to .533. Facing Floral. Floral in his first start of the playoffs. What do you do? There we go. There he is. He got a no decision. Went only 4 innings in that one. Gave up 6 walks. Yikes. Damn. 4 strikeouts and a home run. Not an elite level matchup there. Change up. That's a strike. 0-1. Low hack activates for Reeves immediately. Dribble down line at the middle, and Baba Yaga is going to rip a single to start the game. There we go. With speed on the base paths. But JYS is now behind the plate, and he's got a really good arm, so it'll be hard to steal on him. Here's Rocket. Madman batting .571 with 2 RBIs. His average went down, as I believe he only had 1 hit last game. Change up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater up. Late swing. 0-2. Ball up, that's high. Good take. 1-2. Chased it. Strike 3 off the glove of JYS. Running down to second. Throw down. No! They got him! JYS recovers and nails the Baba Yaga at second base. It's a strike him out, throw him out, double play, and the Chucklers steal all that momentum back. 2 down, bases empty for Steed, who had the game-deciding home run in Game 1. Change up down the middle, fouled off. 0-1. Powers right-hander active at Tier 2, here against Floral. Change up high, 1-1. Ball inside is Chase, dribbler to first, handled by Prince. It's an easy inning for Floral. Bottom 1, Rogers, Toot Whistle, and Flores do up against Bugles. Here's Rogers, locked in, shortstop hitting .474 with a RBI, and a home run and 4 RBIs. Drove in 2 in the first game. Bugles in the first start of the playoffs went 5 innings, got the win through 5 shutout innings, gave up 6 hits with 2 strikeouts, batting average against .300. First pitch heater down and in. That's a ball. 1-0. 101 on the gun from Bugles. Slider down in the way. Hard rip up the middle, and Rogers will lead it off with a base knock. Leadoff woman on to start the day for the Chucklers. Here comes Toot Whistle. Batting 2 for 7. Back to neutral mojo after she got 1 hit last game. Or 2 hits. Screwball down in the way. Off the zone. 1-0. Keeps him down and in. That's inside and low. 2-0. No way. Line foul out of the reach of Reeves. 2-1. Slider down. In the dirt. Could block 3-1. Change up and in. Strike called with the letters. Full count to Toot Whistle facing the lefty. Peter down and in. Ball 4. Took the walk. Good eye from Toot Whistle. 2 on for Flores. Batting 1 for 7 in the playoffs with an RBI. He's even down in the way. Flores chops it in front of the plate. Fair ball. Flex to third. Gets the lead runner. Rocket to first. Not in time. Good heads-up play there by Flex. 1 down. There's Buffler. Locked in, hitting .231 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. 4-seamer down and in. Buffler rips it past the diving Rocket into left field. That's going to load him up. Steed throws it in quickly. Bases juiced. One down, and here comes Gutterson, Tier 3 RBI hero. Had 3 runs driven in the first game. He led their offense. First pitch slider down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Screwball up and in. Inside. 1-1. Forcing him down and in. Chopper to first. Slow roller. Reeves charges. Comes home with it. Oh, they call him safe. Fielder's choice does not work out, as that is a fielder's choice ground out for Gutterson. He's going to reach. Bases are loaded. It's 1-0 Chucklers, and here's JYS coming in with Tier 3 contact for his left-hander. Bugles goes tense. Now got to try and get out of the jam here. Two-seamer away. Chop. Slow roller to first again. Reeves this time will take the out at first. He gets the out. Runner does score. It's 2-0. Here's Hesto Prince, first baseman, hitting 3 for 8 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs. He did not play in Game 1. First pitch slider down. Chop. Chase. Lopez charges. Bare hands to first, and that'll end the inning. But 2 home for the Chucklers as they get the early lead. Top 2, Gallagher, Flexton, Benjamin coming up. Here's Gallagher. Only 1 hit the first game for Shameless. MVP takes a changeup away from Floral. 0-1. Heater up and in. Late swing. 0-2. Tough out activates a Tier 2 for Gallagher. Out in front of the changeup. Strike 3. First punch out for Floral. 1 down for Flex, who's hitting 1 for 3 in the playoffs, or 2 for 6. Heater down and away low. 1-0. Changeup hangs. Turned on and pulled foul. 1-1. Slider down, driven, bloop to left field. Tough play. Sliding his toot whistle to make a nice grab. 2 down, and here's Benjamin. 2 hits last game, drove in a run. Heater inside, 1-0 as it crosses up the catcher. Change it down, that's a strike, 1-1. Heater up, late swing, 1-2. Forkball down, Chase, dribbler to short, charging Rogers on the bare hand, and she'll get the out at first. 1-2-3 inning for Floral. Bottom 2, James, Floral, and Rogers coming up. Here's James, batting .417 with a solo homer. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first game. She was a defensive sub late. Slider inside, line right at Baba Yaga. He'll put it away, 1 down. Here's Floral. He's locked in, batting .500 here in the playoffs. Heater up and away, bloop foul, out of play, 0-1. Change it down and away. Hit hard at the middle, a base hit for Floros. He'll reach, helping his own cause here. He's on with 1 down here in the second. Back to the top, here's Rogers, 1 for 1 with a single. Slider down and in. Chase, line right at Rocket, though, for the second out. Floral has the hold over there at first. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call, folks. Fuck do you want, bitch? Hello? Gotta love those spam calls late at night. Alrighty, back at it. 2 whistle up, drew a walk his first plate appearance. Or her first plate appearance, Jesus. Definitely a her. First pitch heater is low, ball 1. Change up out in front of it, 1-1. Slider down, that's low, 2-1. Zoom her up. Popped her up, shallow center. Benjamin out for it. He'll call for it. Backing him up is Hal. Benjamin puts it away, and that'll end the inning. So we do get out of it. Top 3, it's still 2-0. Bugles, Hal, and Lopez coming up. Here's Bugles, batting .500 in the playoffs with an RBI. Curveball hangs in the first pitch, hit hard. Diving Buffler up the middle. Throw to first, noodle arm activates, but not enough to warrant the base hit. Unfortunately, Bugles does not run well. One down for Hal. He had a good 2 RBI day in the first one. Slider outside, 1-0. Curve up, that's a strike, 1-1. Change up, ooh, out in front of it, good rip, 1-2. Heater up, late swing, strike 3. Another punch out for Floral, 2 down. Damn. Here's the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez. First at bat of the episode for the old man. He was a defensive sub in Game 1. Tier 2 Ace Exterminator active. He's batting .500 in the playoffs. Forkball middle in. He jams himself to right field. That's going to hang up for James, and that ends the inning as we head to the bottom of the third. Still 2-0 Chucklers. Heart of the lineup coming up for them. It's Flores, Buffler, and Gutterson. T-minus 2 minutes before midnight. Here's Flores, 0 for 1. Change it down the way. That is blasted deep right center field. Hit pretty well. Hal on the run, running out of room at the wall. Leaping just out of his reach. That one's going to laugh its way out there to the stands as Flores hits his first homer of the playoffs. Chucklers stretch the lead here in Game 2. It's 3-0. And here comes Buffler, 1 for 1 with a single, who is locked in. You're down and in. That's a strike. Bugles tense again. 0-1. Slider up and away. Foul back. 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Good take. Screwball down the way. Chased it, strike 3. Punch out for Bugles. There you go. Good response. 1 down. Here's Gutterson, 0 for 1 with ace. Fielder's choice, bases loaded RBI. Wasn't a hit. It wasn't an out either. Slider rip foul, 0-1. Same thing happened to Rogers in the first game. Heater away, taken away, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside, 2-1. Slider down. That's hit hard up the middle. Another base knock. Gutterson gets his first hit. He's 1 for 2 today. Runner on, 1 down for the Chucklers in the third. Here's JYS. He had an RBI ground out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Using ripping in. Whiff through it, 0-1. Good rip. And it is officially midnight here on the East Coast. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully 2026 has everything you've ever dreamed of and ever wanted, and may it all be a good and prosperous year for everyone. And there go the fireworks. If they do catch on the microphone, I do apologize. May also be getting another phone call here shortly. This one will actually, be one I want, so. That last one was definitely scam. Like, yeah. 1 and 2. It really was a drunk caller, It's like a random number. You never get those calls late at night. Changeup misses outside to Prince, 1-0. Bugles looking to get out of this jam with 2 on. 2-0 as that heater's low. Slider away, 3-0. Not looking good here for Bethany. Two-seamer up and in. Ball 4, walked him. Another one for Bethany, her second today. Base is loaded for James. 0 for 1, looking to bust it open here in the third. Heater down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down and in. Low. 1-1. Change up with throw. 1-2. Good pitch. Two-seamer inside. Fouled off. 1-2. Heater away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Slider down and in. Low. 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Out of the zone, 3-2. Needs to be a strike. Screwball down in the way. Swung through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Bethany. Let's go. Got her on the screwball. 2 down for Floral. Pitcher's already 1 for 1 with a single, looking to help his own cause. First pitch, screwball up and in. Jammed. Oh, driven actually. Left center field. He got around on it, but he didn't quite get all of it. Steed over for it. Puts it away and will strand the bases loaded. Only 1 home for the Chucklers as we get out of it without anything else exploding in our faces. 3-0 to the 4th. Reeves, Rocket, and Steed coming up. Here's Reeves. Bobby Yaga 1 for 1 with a single. Got doubled up there on a strike him out, throw him out double play. Heater away. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Come down and then turned on by Colin. Driven deep to right field. Hit well. James leaps at the wall. Robs him of a home run. What a play by James. That saves a run on the scoreboard as that had the height to get out. 1 down. Madman looking to start it. Curveball inside. That is a strike right through the front door. Floral hits the black on the edge of the plate. 0-1. Slider misses outside. 1-1. Count evens up for Rocket. Slider down. Chopped off the glove of Floral in no man's land behind second. Bare hand by Buffler. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield single for Rocket.
Number 66.
Madman reaches. Here's Steed, who's 0-1. Irish right-hander active at tier 2. Curveball up and away. That's high. 1-0. Heater up and in. Ooh, late on that hack. 1-1. Heater down late on it again. 1-2. Change up away. Popped up. Shallow right field. James racing in. She'll get there near the line. 2 down. And here comes shameless Nicholas Gallagher. 0-1 with a strikeout. He's now tense as he's failed to come through offensively for most of this series. Screwball. Change up down in the way. The strike from Floral. 0-1. Forkball down, misses low this time, aiming for the same corner, 1-1. Change up away, line hard at the middle, off the diving glove of Buffler into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Going first to third on the play is Rocket. Runners at the corners, 2 down, and here comes Flexed. Headbutts down, down by 3. We need a response here with 2 outs in the 4th. This might be what we need to turn it around on Floral. Forkball down and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Here inside with through it, 0-2. Heater down, swing through it, strike 3. Flex late on the heater, and that ends the inning as we fail to score. Another fucking phone call. 1 second. At least this one I actually won.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 92, Maya Rogers.
That's time.
That was just the wife wishing us Happy New Year's. But apparently my neighbor behind us has decided in all of his infinite wisdom, he's probably drunk, let's be honest. He's decided in all of his infinite wisdom to light off his fireworks in his backyard, which is facing my backyard. And the projectiles, after they've exploded, are dropping down onto my roof. So if my house catches on fire, I know who to sue. And to make it even more of a dumb idea, he has some trees in his backyard that are like evergreen trees. They have the little pine cones that they drop, and they're also extremely dry. So if they catch on fire, well, it's going to be an interesting show around here in a few minutes. But let's continue. Let's try to be positive about it. Rogers here to lead off the 4th for the Chucklers, and she'll blast the first pitch heater deep to right of center. Hal on the run will play it actually off the carom on the wall. Nice dive by Hal, as he was in the right spot to make the carom catch, but not the actual catch. So it will be a leadoff double for Rogers. And hold on, I got some text messages from my parents. 1 second. Toot whistle due up next as the Chucklers looking to expand on their lead. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's my mother. There we are. All right, there's my father. Here's my mother. Ah, it's got a little rocket ship. Nice little animation there. Let's see if I can find a gift to send too while I'm at it. Nice, there we go. Perfect. There we go. All right, there we go. Perfect. Nope. There we go, we're welcome back. All right, we got one on in scoring position. Nobody out here for a toot whistle. Heater down is hit dead center field. Hit well. That's going to hit off the fence, and Hal this time will not corral it. It's going to be back-to-back doubles to start the inning for the Headbutts, our Chucklers, as they expand their lead 4-0 now. Now remember, we have come back from a 4-0 deficit in Game 1, but that was against a much weaker pitcher. So this could be a problem. Here's Flores. A home run is last at bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Slider away. Chop the third. Rocket there will look the runner back. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, Buffler. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider down and in. That's low. Ball 1. Screwball away. That caught the middle of the zone. Hal on the run. We'll watch it go. That one laughs its way to the stands. Buffler goes yard. It's a 2-run bomb for him. His third of the postseason. It is 6-0 Chucklers. And that might be enough for Kylan Floro to walk his happy ass into the winner's circle. Here's Gutterson. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Base is empty here for Keg. Heater down, that's low. Ball 1. Bugle's still tense. Has not been able to find her groove this game. Change-up chopped right at Benjamin on the next one. He'll throw to first. 2 down. And next up is JYS. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. 2-seamer up, that's a strike. 0-1. Slider down, that's a strike. Good pitch, Bethany. 0-2. Heater up and away. Outside, 1 and 2. She already got him to strike out once today. Go down and in. Chased it again. Nice pitch. Bethany gets the punch out to end the inning. But 3 home for the Chucklers as they get another home run from Buffler. 6-0 to the 5th. It ain't looking good here in Game 2. Benjamin, Bugles, and Howell coming up. But remember, our offense did show up in Game 1. Granted, it was a lot earlier, and we had a much easier opponent to face. Now with Floral on the mound, that's a problem. Benjamin 0 for 1 today, looking to get it started against the locked-in Floral. Heater strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater strike at the letters, it's 0-2. Heater up and in, jam shot up the middle. Rogers with the range behind the bag, throw to first, 1 down. Benjamin retired with ease. Here's Bugles, 0 for 1, intense. Do I let her bat here? I think I do, just because she is a good hitter. Change up inside, ball 1. Change up away, 2-0. Got it down in the way, hit well by Bugles to left of center, but that's going to hang up for Flores. 2 down, wrong white guy. Here's Howell, 0 for 1. Heater high, ball 1. Heater middle to plate, blasted by Garlic, dead center field. That's got some carry, but at the wall is Flores. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5, we're still down 6. Prince, James, and Floral coming up. Come on, Bethany, just give me one more inning, please. I just need you to get through this one. Change up trips low, ball 1. Heater down. Doors, 1-1, a little late. Slider up and in. Prince rips it, foul, out of play, 1-2. 2-seamer up and away. Liner off the end of the bat. Backhanded by Lopez, but he can't get there up the middle. In his younger years, maybe, but not this one. It's a leadoff knock for Prince. There's James, 0 for 2. Oh, that's a slip of the finger from me. Heater high, ball 1. Way to get up there. They're flexed. 1-0 pitch. Slider down, check low, 2-0. 2-seamer up and in. Check strike, 2-1. Screwball down and away, fouled off. James behind, evens the count now, 2-2. Slider down, chased, fouled back on the hit and run there. He ripped away, chased it, strike 3. Got her to go after it. Good job, Beth. 1 down for Floral, 1 for 2 with a single. We'll see if he tries to bunt. Screwball up, bunt shown, popped up. Caught by Flex for the second out. Throw to first, not in time. 2 down for Rogers. 2 for 3 with the double and the single. Heater away. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and in. Chopped on the ground to short. Benjamin to his left. Throw to first. And that ends the inning. So Bugles does get through the 5th with no damage. Top 6, we are down 6, though. Lopez, Reeves, and Rocket coming up. Offense needs to wake up now. Otherwise, I'm not having a lot of faith for the rest of this game. And Floral's only at 48 pitches here entering the 6th. He is on a groove right now. Here's Lopez, 0 for 1 with a fly out. His first at bat to right field. Ace Exterminator remains active. Change up in there, 0-1. Curve outside, 1-1. Curveball and ripped hard past the shortstop into left field. Good swing there from the old man. He's on to lead off the 6th. Here's Reeves, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball up, taken high, 1-0. Chased it up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Last at bat, Reeves got robbed of a home run by James in right field. Change up, roped right at the second baseman though for the first out. Unlucky. Another hard hit out for the Headbutts offense. Here's Rocket, 1 for 2 with a single. Change away, line to right center field. That's a tough play for Flores. He won't get there as it drops. Rocket in with a single. Going first to third on the play is Lopez. Runners at the corners for Steed with 1 down. Struck out last at bat. He's 0 for 2. Pickoffs are active there for Floral. Change up, line right at the second baseman. Buffler's there, 2 down. And it's down to Gallagher. MVP 1 for 2 with a single. Can Shameless come through? Heater away, that's a strike. 0-1. Curveball away, he chased it and popped it up. Great job, Shameless. Easy handles for JYS behind the plate, and we strand 2 with 1 out. Bottom 6, it's 6-0 again. Heart of the lineup coming up for the Chucklers. Bugle's done after 5 innings. A decent effort for her today, but not a lot of run support, unfortunately, for her. We're going to go ahead and double switch here, and I can't believe I'm making this move, but I'm going to have to. We're going to go with Ratherswell here, and we're going to take Gallagher out. He just doesn't have it today. Gare's going to play right, and she'll bat third next inning. Ratherswell enters with a 0 ERA and a 3 whip as he's going to look to hold down the fort first. First pitch hit in the right field by Toot Whistle, though, is going to be a leadoff single. Right at the newly inserted Gare. Oh, hold on, get another chat. There we go. All right, back at it. Here comes Flores, 1 for 3 with a solo homer. First pitch forkball down and in from Ratherswell. Ripped foul, 0-1. Heater down and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Well down. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. Good pitching, Kent. Got him to go after the curve. Here's Buffler, 2 for 3. 2-run homer last bat. He's also singled. Change it down in the way, out of the zone, 1-0. Heater up and in. Strike called, 1-1. Ratherswell at the same 5-pitch mix as Floral does. Fastball, slider, curve, fork, and change. Slider misses low that time, 2-1. Forkball down the way. Line softly to short. Lunging in the hole is Benjamin to make the catch. 2 down. Nice play, Lando. And here's Gutterson, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. First pitch curveball down and in. In the dirt. Good block, 1-0. Heater down. Lined up the middle. Base hit in the right center. Howell will chase after it. Get it in. Runner goes for third. Throw in is going to be cut. Runners at the corners, 2 down. And here's JYS, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI ground out. Four-seamer up and in. Check strike, 0-1. Change it down and away. Low, 1-1. Ball down and in. Chased it, 1-2. Went after it. Forkball down and away. Chased, got to it somehow. 1-2. Slider down and in. Line to third. Rocket leaps and makes the nice catch. That saves a run. Good job, Madman. To the 7th. It's 6-0. Flex, Benjamin, and Gare coming up. Ooh, I got to ban somebody. Yay. Ban. And block. And report. Yes. Gotta love those scam bots. First pitch was low there to Flex. Next pitch curve also low. It's a 2-0 count here for Floral. That report is submitted. Hey, one boy, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's been well. Happy early New Year to you, my friend. As I know you still got like another 45 minutes or so. Change it down and then that's a strike. 2-1. Slider up and away. Blooper over short. There's going to be a tough play for Rogers on the run, but she'll get there with the range. 1 down. Next up is Benjamin, who's 0 for 2. Heater's inside. 1-0. Floral just swung through a changeup low and in. 1-1. Ball down. Rope to the gap. Left center field. That's extra bases for Benjamin as it goes to the deep corner here in left center at El Viejo. Flores chases after it. Little one-out double there for Benjamin. Third hit of the playoffs for him, and coincidentally all three of them have been doubles. And here is Gare. Camilla's getting her first at bat of this series, actually. She's batting .500 in the playoffs. Just subbed her in for Gallagher. Change up and in. That's high. 1-0. Floral still locked in. Heater down in the way. Grounder right at the first baseman. Prince will take the out at first. 2 down. Moving up to third on the play is Benjamin. And here's Howell, who's 0-for-2 with 2 flyouts. Curveball away, misses outside. We were ready. 1-0. Heater up, that's a strike. 1-1. Curveball misses away. 2-1. Good hitters count. Change up and away, driven by Howell to right center. Looking to get down, but it won't. Run down by Flores, and again, we're shut out through 7. Bottom 7, it's still 6-0. Prince, James, and Floral coming up. Prince 1-for-2 with a single and a walk, looking to get it started. Forkball ripped hard to third, past the diving glove of Rocket into left field on the first one. And he'll be on with another hit. Pesto making mincemeat of Rotherswell. Here's James, 0-for-3. Slider down, that's low, 1-0. Forcing up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball down and in. Rip foul, 1-2. Slider down and away, chopper to third, right at Madman. He'll throw to second, 1. Lopez to first, double play, you love to see it. It's the first one of the new year, and it's also the first one of this episode. Floral 1-for-3 with a single, 2 down, bases empty for him. Heater down, that's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider away, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball down. Line to Rocket, and he'll make all 3 outs this inning. To the 8th we go. It's 6-0. Lopez, Reeves, and Rocket coming up. We're looking for some response here. Can this offense show some life? Here's Lopez, 1-for-2 with a single. Ace Exterminator remains active against Floral, who is tiring now above 70 pitches. Throws one right down the middle, 0-1. That was unexpected. Slider's there too. It's ripped to left hard, but right at toot whistle, 1 down. Here's Reeves, Bobby Yaga, 1-for-3 with a single. Ball away, strike called, 0-1. Little Hack activates it here too. A high heater misses, 1-1. Heater middle in, roped up the middle, that's a base hit. Good swing there from the Baba Yaga. Second hit today for Colin, he's on with 1 down, 2-for-4 day. There's Rocket, 2-for-3 with 2 singles. Change up, rope by Madman, deep left center field, that's got carry. Flores chases after it. It's off the base of the wall for extra bases. Rounding third is the runner. Relay throw from Rogers, not in time. We've broken up the shutout. It's 6-1. Madman drives in Reeves, who scores from first on the double. And here comes Steed, who's 0-for-3. Floral no longer locked in, and he is tired. Remember, he is going to fade quickly now. Steed 0-for-3, takes a first pitch changeup away, 1-0. Heater up and away high, 2-0. Pitcher slot is on deck. Change up inside, ball 3. It's a 3-0 count to Steed. Heater up, that's a strike, 3-1. Good pitch from Floral. Change up there, fouled back, out of play, count full. Slider down, hit at the middle, base hit into center field. Rocket comes to third, he will hold as Flores has a good arm. Runners at the corners, 1 down, pitcher slot coming up. We got life indeed. Subbing in for Rotherswell, it is going to be Tier 2 pinch perfect Nash Hammond. Hitless in the playoffs. I got a hunch he's due. Floral stays in to try and protect the 5-run lead. They are playing double play depth, not worried. Curveball up, strike called, 0-1. That activates Little Hack at Tier 2 now, in addition to pinch perfect. Slider in there, 0-2. What a pitch from Floral. Heater down, hard grounder right at the shortstop. Rogers to second, 1. Buffler to first. It's a double play, and they get out of it. Killing all our momentum. Wow. Well, subbing in out of the pen, we're going to go ahead and go with Benitez here, as we're down 5. 6-1, though. At least we got on the board. Bottom 8. Rogers, toot whistle, and Flores coming up. There's Rogers, 2-4 with a double and a single. Benitez in. No longer tense. First pitch heater at the knees. 0-1. He comes in with a 22.5 ERA and a 4.50 whip. No strikeouts. Change up line right at Rocket for the first out. Next up, Toot Whistle, 2 for 3, double single walk at an RBI. In his first go-around, Benitez got lit up by the Pumas offense, which is why he was tense and why his numbers are so inflated. Don't even think he got through a complete inning, as that next pitch heater is driven deep to right of center. Howell to the warning track. Puts it away as Toot Whistle retired. 2 down. Here's Flores, 1 for the solo homer today. First pitch change it down. Low, 1-0. He's up and away. Check strike, 1-1. Forcing me down and away. Chased, fouled off, 1-2. 2-seamer up and in. Inside, 2-2. Forcing me down and in. Jammed on the ground to short, charging Benjamin. He'll throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Benitez. He's through the 8th. Top 9. We're down 5. Looking to sweep. We don't rally. We go to game 3. Flex, Benjamin and Gare coming up. Those joining late, we won game 1, 11-5. So the Chucklers are trying to force game 3 back at our place. We're trying to sweep. Flex tense 0 for 3. Toot Whistle subbing off in is utility outfielder Tish Ballin. That's a defensive upgrade in left field. I'm going to pinch hit for Flex. He doesn't have it today. We're going to go to catcher Piper Villa, who is locked in. Batting .714 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Floral is staying in. He's looking for the complete game. First pitch curve. Drops in for a strike. 0-1. Forkball was there. Swung under it. 0-2. Changeup checked away. Good hold. 1-2. Slider well out of the zone. High and away. 2-2. Slider checked inside. Good hold from Villa. Count full. Changeup up and away. Lined over short. Rogers will take away a base hit as she robs her former thumper teammate. 1 down. And here's Benjamin. 1 for 3 with a double. Curve inside from Floral. 1-0 as he's over 90 pitches. Forkball down. Driven to left center field. Skied. Ballin, newly inserted, will put it away. 2 down, and looks like we're heading to game 3. Here's Gare as the last chance. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Curveball up, that's high. 1-0. Change up and away. Driven to right field. There, forward in the corner is James. 1-2-3, 9th inning for Floral. He gets the complete game, and the Headbutts lose game 2. We are heading to game 3 back at Parque Yardenero. It's coming down to a winner-take-all. The Chucklers have been our toughest competition all season, so I'm not surprised. We ran into the buzzsaw that is Kyle and Floral. Those Floral siblings, man, they know how to fucking pitch, let me tell you. Jesus, we even had 9 hits and we still couldn't put anything together. Bugles didn't have her best day, but, you know, that kind of isn't surprising given how talented this Chucklers offense is, number 1. And number 2, when you're facing against Floral, you need to be damn near perfect to get a win, and she was nowhere near perfect today. RBIs for us, Madman, Mad, and Rocket had an RBI double in the 8th inning. That was it. For the Chucklers, RBIs for Toot Whistle. Flores had a homer. Buffler had a 2-run homer. Gutterson had a hit. His was actually a fielder's choice RBI, base-loaded ground out. JYS had an RBI ground out. I think Toot Whistle's was a single. Bugles takes the loss, 5 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 homers. She falls to 1-1. Ratherswell, 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, giving up 1 strikeout. Benitez, an inning, scoreless. Floral, complete game, 9 hits, an earned run, 4 strikeouts. He gets a quality start. He improves to 1-0. So it's going to be a winner-take-all game 3. Players of the game are Floral, no surprise, followed by Buffler with his 2-run homer, and then Toot Whistle with her 2-hit day, driving in a run, and she also scored twice. And I've got another phone call. Oh, lovely. 1 second. Back, and it's coming down to winner-take-all game 3. Winner of this game will move on to the finals to take on the Rushes, who swept the Vrooms, and they are waiting the winner of this series. On the mound It's a matchup of former Furry Flyer teammates, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember if Mike ever made it to the Furry Flyers with us. I know for a fact Derek was. I want to say Mike was, or we faced him a lot. I think he was on the Furry Flyers with us at one point, but him and Derek Stevens are very familiar with each other, and they will be squaring off against each other here in the winner-take-all Game 3. Mike, the high cheddar Asiago, Tier 2 falls behind, no record, a 2.45 ERA and a no 95 whip. And on the mound, Derek Stevens, 1-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1 whip, a Tier 2 K collector, Tier 2 elite curveball. This is winner-take-all Game 3, and we're going to have our best lineup out there. I'm putting Villa in over Flexed as I trust him more. Marvin, I want you to bat second, then the Madman. Even though you're 10th, Gallagher, I still want you batting fourth. Ace Exterminator is active, so I'm going to have Lopez in over Benjamin. Acosta's back in, so's Howell. Let's put Lopez at the 5, Acosta at the 6, Howell the 7, and Villa the 8th with Stevens 9. And for the Chucklers, it's Rogers, Toot Whistle and left again. Flores, Buffler, Gutterson, JYS, Prince, James. Same lineup as last game that worked out so well for them. Here we go, winner take all, Game 3 at Parque Jardinero. Winner moves to the finals. They will be taking on the Rushes. Loser, their season will end. Which division rival will come out on top? Let's find out.
Welcome to Game 3 of the Conference Finals. Who's ready for some dingers? Let's go!
Let's do it.
Now batting.
Rogers leading off, locked in.
Number 92.
Derek Stevens on the mound. Stevens in his first start went 6 innings. He gave up 2 runs. Had a quality start. 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 homers. Batting average against 273. Not bad at all. First pitch, heater down. That's low. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Good pitch. 2-seamer down. That's a strike. 1-2. Gets ahead here. K collector activates for the first time. Change of away. Hard rip on the ground right at Lopez. The old man makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Toot Whistle. Utility player had 2 hits last game, driving in a run. Finished third in the MVP awards for that game. That's fouled back. 0-1. Next pitch is the elite curveball from Stevens. That's pulled foul. 0-2. K collector activates again. 2-seamer up and in. Fouled back. 0-2. Change it down the way. Hard grounder to short. Backhanded by Lopez. Throw to first. And 2 down. Next up going to be Flores. Had a home run last game. That was his only hit. Ball down the way. Checked outside. 1-0. Change up inside. 2-0. Misses. 2-0 pitch. Heater down and in. That's a strike. 2-1. There we go. Curveball up and away. High. 3-1. Could not get the call there. 2-seamer down the way. Pulled foul. Count full. Okay, collector active. Curveball up and in. Rip foul out of play. Count remains full. In the middle of the plate. That's roped to the gap. Left center field. That's extra bases. Howell chases after it into the deep corner. It ricochets. His Steed will get there instead. Throws it in quickly. It is a 2-out double for Flores as he is in scoring position. Way to keep it in front of you, Acosta. Next up, Buffler locked in. Huffley had a 2-run homer last game. He's going to look to build on that momentum. There's the heater down. Low ball 1 from Stevens. Change it down and in. Lined over short. Lopez lunges out of his reach into left center field, and that's going to be extra bases. Buffler's going to drive home the first run as scoring easily from second is Flores. RBI double for Huffley. It's 1-0 Chucklers. As again, the Chucklers score first. Here's Gutterson with Tier 3 RBI hero, looking to keep it rolling. He had a bases-loaded Fielder's Choice RBI last game, and he drove in 3 in Game 1. Change-up rip foul, a jam shot, 0-1. Down the way, 1 hopper to second. Acosta there, throw to first, that ends the inning. But only 1 scores, but the Chucklers do get first blood once again as they've scored first in all 3 games this series. This time it's back-to-back 2-out doubles from Flores and Buffler. Bottom 1, Reeves, Steed, and Rocket do up against Mike Asiago and his high cheddar. The high cheese, if you will. Colin Reeves leads off. Bobby Yega's been hitting well this series as he'll face Mike first. Mike, I believe, has falls behind on every first pitch, if I remember his trait correctly. In the playoffs, Mike, in his first start, gave up 2 runs in 7 1/3 innings. He pitched really well, got a quality start, but a no decisions. 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, batting average against .259. I believe they lost that game, but it wasn't because of him. Changeup drops low from Mike, 1-0. He has 3 fastballs, 4-seamer, 2-seamer, cutter. He also has changeup and a curveball. He's known a lot for those heaters. There's that high cheddar. It's high, 2-0. Changeup pulled foul, 2-1. Of course, makes it even funnier. His last name is Asiago, which is a completely different brand of cheese from cheddar. 2-1. Cutter up, that's high, 3-1. Good hitters count for Reeves. Will he get a pitch to drive? Cutter down in the way, driven deep to center field. Hit pretty well, running out of room, at the wall, looking up Flores. He's calling, leaping, and he robs him of a home run. The second time the Baba Yaga has been robbed of a bomb in this series. This time it's Flores in dead center. Last time it was James in right. That low wall in center is dangerous. 1 down for Steed. Tier 2 Powers right-hander is again active. Change up, 2-seamer in there, 0-1. Heater up and in, late swing, 0-2. Heater low, chase, dribbler to third, sprinter active, throw from Gutterson just in time to get his old teammate. Both of them were on the blowfish together, 2 down. And here comes Madman. High pitch, active. Drove in our only run in game 2 with a double. Heater up and in, roped hard, diving is Gutterson, ricocheting in the hole past Rogers. It's an infield single. Yeah, come on, indeed. Here's Gallagher. Shameless is tense. The MVP is not having a good playoff run right now. He's hitting 4 for 9, but recently he's been cold against the Chucklers pitching. I think he has like 1 hit in both games. Heater away outside, 1-0. Change it down. Roped by Gallagher to right field. Hit well, but James is there, and that ends the inning. To the second, it's 1-0. JYS, Prince, and James coming up. Here's JYS. He's neutral with Tier 3 contactors lefty active. Hasn't been hitting well in the playoffs, but he's solid behind the plate. Heater inside, ball 1. Definitely the better option over Mustard defensively. Curveball away, outside, 2-0. 2-seamer up. Line down the right field line. Foul. Out of play, 2-1. Heater up and away. Outside, 3-1. Change it down. Ball 4. First walk from Stevens as he couldn't find the strike zone. And here's Prince. Third baseman had a couple hits last game. He played well, getting another start here at first base. 2-seamer inside. Jammed on the line right at Reeves. And that is a double play. You love to see it as he slaps the tag on JYS as he was literally right there next to him. 2 down, and here's James. Nice unassisted double play. Curveball away in the first one. Soft liner to short. Lopez is there, and that ends the inning. Good job, Derek. Bottom 2. 1-0 remains the score. Lopez, Acosta, and Howell coming up. Leading off is the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez. The Ace Exterminator active at Tier 2 against Asiago, who is an A- if I remember correctly. Yes, he's the bare lowest level ace. Heater way outside, 1-0. Down and in heater, that's a strike, 1-1. Heater up and in, 1 hopper to short, picked by Rogers, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Acosta. Sat out game 2. She did have a good hit in the first game, which was an RBI triple, I believe. Change it down, that's a strike, 0-1. Cut up and in, jam shot to second on the liner, caught by Buffler, 2 down. Here's Howell. Garlic drove in 2 in the first game, didn't have any hits in game 2. Change up, line to right field, that's a base hit. Good swing, Garlic, as he'll reach with a 2-out knock. Next up, the 8-hitter. It's Piper Villa, the backup catcher, getting the start. Hitting .625 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. 0 for 1 in game 2. I believe he had 1 hit in game 1, driving in a run. He went 1 for 2 in that one. 0-1 count. Pick off, back safely as Howell. Cutter away, dump down the right field line. That's going to drop for a base hit as he's going to get it. Going to third is Howell. Throw in from James, not in time. Nice hit from Villa. It's first and third for Stevens. Pitcher hitting 1 for 3 in the playoffs. Looking to help his own cause. Heater up, late swing, 0-1 as that's the high cheese. 2-seamer away is late, 0-2. Heater down, grounder to second. Buffler there, throw to first, that ends the inning. To the third, it's 1-0. Asiago, Rogers, and Toot Whistle. 9-1 and 2 coming up for the Chucklers. Here's Asiago, batting .500 with an RBI. Heater down, that's a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, that's low, 1-1. Two-seamer up, jammed, foul, out of play, 1-2. Heater away, chased it, strike 3. Good pitch from Stevens, got him to go after the heater. Next up, Rogers, 0-1. First pitch, curveball down. That's low. Ball 1. Forcing it down and away. Ripped foul. 1-1. Change up and in. That's a strike. 1-2. K collector activates. Two-seamer away. Outside. 2-2. Forcing up away. High. 3-2. Full count pitch. Ball down. Ripped foul. Count full. Change it down and away. Rip foul again. Count remains full. Two-seamer up and in. Chase, blooper into center. Hal coming on. Slides. Nice catch, Garlic. 2 down. Took away a hit. Here's Toot Whistle 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Hard grounder right at Rocket. He'll handle it. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Stevens. He's through 3. Bottom 3, it's 1-0. Reeves, Steed, and Rocket coming up. There's Baba Yaga. He's 0-1. Looking to. He got robbed of a home run again. Let's see if third time's a charm for him. Heater down the way. Blasted deep left center field. Doesn't have the height. You mess with the Ram one too many times. You're finally going to get the horns. Third time is the charm for the Baba Yaga. We're tied at 1 as Reeves goes yard. Second of the playoffs. And we're back even. There's life. Shaka Stadium. Wall scrapers, Steed, 0-1. Curveball roped foul, out of play, 0-1. Steed homered in game 1 of the series. Cutter up, that's a strike, 0-2. Cutter blasted deep center field. No doubt shot. You mess with the Ram again, and you're going to get the horns right over the top of the batter's eye as Marvin Steed connects with another bomb. 494. He almost got it out of the stadium. Third in the playoffs for Marvin. Headbutts out in front again. It's 2-1. Yeah, shock of that. And here's Rocket, 1-1 with the single. Heater up, lined over first. That's out of the leaping reach of Prince. A base hit for the Madman as he got a high one he liked, and he went with it. That's 3 straight hits to start the inning. And here comes the Gallagher. Shameless is 0-1. Still tense. Right there with the cutter, 0-1, is Asiago now tense. Heater up and in, jammed to second. Leaping is Buffler to take away another hit. And Shameless can't get anything going. 1 down for the old man, Charlie Lopez. He's 0-1. Changeup drops low, 1-0. Cutter up, that's dumped to right center field. Tough play for James. She will get there, 2 down. Here's Acosta 0-1. And Gabrielle will get it going. Heater down, lined up the middle, that's a base hit. Left it over the middle. First and second now with 2 down. Inning continues. Headbutt's looking to build. Here's Howell, 1-for-1 with a single. Curveball hangs, skied down the right field line. Tough play for James, slicing foul. She does get there. Good range. That ends the inning, but back-to-back bombs from Reeves and Steed give the Headbutts the lead. 2-1 to the 4th. Flores, Buffler, and Gutterson coming up. Art of the lineup. Here's Flores, 1-for-1 with the double. And a run scored. Heater down, that's low. Ball 1. Change away. Line foul, out of play by Flores, 1-1. Zoomer up and in. Whiff through it, 1-2. Come down and in. Chase pulled, foul, 1-2. Past Rocket at third there. Zoomer up and away. Ooh, just high, 2-2. Change away, low, 3-2. Zoomer down and in. Whiff through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Stevens. Got him. He gone. 1 down for Buffler, 1-for-1 with an RBI double. Down. Chopper to short. Slow roller. Charging Lopez. Throw to first. 2 down, easy play.
Now batting.
And here's Gutterson, 0 for 1 in tenths.
24. King Gutterson.
Two-seamer middle in. Hard chopper up the third base line. Fair ball past the diving Rocket into left field. Steed will cut it off. Keeps it from being extra bases. 2 out knock will keep the inning alive here for the Chucklers. Here's JYS, who walked his first plate appearance.
Junior, young senior.
Two-seamer middle of the plate. Check strike. 0-1. Got lucky there. Peter down. That's low. 1-1. Curveball down. Chopper to third. Madman backhands. Throw to first. That ends the inning. Stevens holds the lead. Bottom 4. It's 2-1. Via Stevens and Reeves coming up.
3 slice of sushi poutine.
Here's Villa, 1 for 1. He's locked in with a single.
Number 54.
Asiago still tense. Cutter up, blooped up the middle. Base hit past the diving glove of Rogers. Villa 2 for 2 today, and that's going to set up a bunting situation for Stevens. Derek 0 for 1 with a ground out. Bunt is shown immediately. There it goes. Bunt is dropped down on the first base side, so runner will advance. Flip the second baseman Buffler for the first out. Good play by Prince. Sacrifice successful, and here's Reeves, who homered his last at bat. He's 1 for 2. Got robbed of one, and then he actually successfully completed a homer, so. Cutter middle in, blasted by Reeves. Deep right center field. He gave it a ride. At the wall, though, is Flores. He will put it away for the second out. Tagging and heading for third is Villa. He will move up safely. 2 down, and here comes Steed. He also homered last at bat. He crushed one, 494 dead center over the batter's eye. So good to know. If he can get it to that overhang, that's 500 feet. Cutter up and in, 1-0. Cutter down and away, 2-0. Come on, Marvin. Keep down and in line at the middle. Base hit for Steed. He's going to bring home another one. Scoring from third is Villa on the single. 3-1 headbutts. Hey, John Moore, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day has been well, and Happy New Year to you. You guys actually still have about 15 minutes, so happy early New Year. 2 down. Runner at first here for Rocket. Cutter up. That's high. 1-0. Cutter up. Ooh, line through the middle. Almost took Asiago with it. Another hit for Madman, his second. 2 on, 2 down for Shameless. He's 0 for 2 in tenths. Lined out the second last at bat. Change up inside, good hold. Ball 1. Fastball down, just missed the barrel. It's off the end of the bat. Skied to center, caught by Flores to end the inning. Almost want to end here. You're in the future. Nice. Oh, that's right, you're in Cleveland. Top 5, it's 3-1. Prince, James, and Asiago coming up.
Number 71.
0-1. Peter down, that's a strike. 0-1. Stevens locked in. Curveball down, and then that's a strike. 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Blooper, that's going to get out of play as Rocket gave it a look. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Ooh, he wanted it. 1-2. Did not swing. Change it down and away. Check. 2-2. Low. Curveball down and in. Ball 3. Stone cold take there. Count full. He down. Ball 4. Walked him. Stevens could not get the call.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Miranda.
We are officially Fun Bad, and that's improvement. Yeah, that is an improvement. Fun Bad's better than Bad Bad. James is up. You're down, strike called. 0-1. Distractor active at first base, along with, what is that, bad jumps? Yep. Curve down and in. Good block behind the plate. 1-1. Peter down and away. Outside. 2-1. Two-seamer middle in. That's a strike. Good call. 2-2. Okay, collector active. Change it down. Chased it. Strike 3. She gone. Another punch out for Stevens, who might strike out 1,000,000 times. He got that Japanese power bat. That's right. I heard about that. Yeah, he actually brought white socks to his his unveiling, I believe. Oh, I love it. I love the commitment from the young man. Dribble down the way, drops the bunt, fouled off by Asiago. 0-1. Beat it down, bunt shown, pulled back, 1-1. Teamer up, bunt is dropped down in front of the plate. Stevens has no play at second. He'll take the out at first on the sacrifice. She might get some highlight moonshots. Ooh, that's true. 2 down for Rogers, 0 for 2. Change it down. Hard grounder in the hole to right field. Gallagher cuts it off quickly. Runner coming home on him. Throw is through. Just got him at the plate. Sniped his ass at the plate. What a throw from Gallagher. He might not be having a good offensive postseason, but he is the MVP for a reason as Shameless guns him at the plate. Bottom 5, it's 3-1. We're still up by 2. Yes, that man was hoed at the plate. I know you meant host, but that's still funny. Oh, shit. Old man Charlie freaking Lopez leads off the 5th as Asiago dirts the first one off the plate. 1-0. Heater in there, 1-1. Curveball down, that is driven to center field. Good swing by Charlie, but it's going to go right to Flores for the first out. Here's Acosta, 1-for-2 with a single. Ooh, whiffed on a heater away, 0-1. Heater down, Hopper up the middle. Diving is Buffler to make the stop. Throw to first. In the dirt, and can't save it as Prince. Gave it a good old college try, but he couldn't pick it. It's an E4 as the runner reaches. Here's Howell, 1-for-2 with a single. They did give him an error. Cutter up, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up, line softly to first. Right at Prince, who misses the tag. So almost unassisted, 2 down. There's Villa, 2-for-2 with 2 singles. Curveball hangs on the first one, driven to center field, but that's going to hang up for Flores. And that's going to end the inning, but 3-1 still the score. Top 6, Toot Whistle, Flores, and Buffler due up as Stevens looks for the quality start. Facing the 0-for-2 Toot Whistles, the heart of the lineup coming up one more time. Heater away for a strike, 0-1. Change of middle in. Ripped down the left field line. That's foul. 0-2. Curveball down and in. In the dirt. 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. High. 2-2. Change of away. Checked outside. 3-2. Two-seamer up and in. Jams. Skied to right. Back for it. Gallagher. Puts it away for the first out. Here's Flores, 1-for-2 with a double. He is locked in, having robbed a home run earlier in the game. Curveball down and then bounces, 1-0. Throws him down the way, foul back, 1-1. Change of away. Lined at the middle, that is a base hit. Second hit for Flores, he's 2-for-3. Puts himself on with 1 down. Stevens down to neutral. Here's Buffler, 1-for-2 with an RBI double. First pitch curveball down. That's a strike, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. High, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Chopper to second, jammed him. Acosta there. Flip to second, 1. Lopez to first. Double play. You love to say it as we get out of it. Quality start for Stevens. Bottom 6, it's 3-1. He's due up first. We're probably going to pinch hit Reeves and Steed due up after. Stevens 0-for-1. He's locked in. He has hit a sac bunt today, but he is coming off. Almost 80 pitches deep. I'm going to save Hammond. I might need him later. So let's go ahead with Gare, the outfielder. Camilla batting 1-for-3 in the playoffs, so 2-for-6. Heater down in the way, strike called. 0-1. She went 0-for-2 last game. Tier 2 Little Hack activates against Asiago, who's back to neutral mojo. Checked high, good hold, 1-1. Cutter up, Hopper up the middle. Base hit past the dive of Rogers. Leadoff woman on here in the 6th as the pinch hitter reaches. Here's Reeves, 1-for-3 with a home run. Almost hit another one last at bat. He came up just shy. Heater up. Ooh, you challenge him. 0-1. Little Hack activates. Heater away. Hit well by Reeves deep to left field, sending Toot Whistle back, but she'll turn around and make the catch. 1 down. The audacity to challenge him. Don't you know better, Mike? Here's Steed, 2-for-3, 2-run homer, solo homer, and a single. He's driven in 2 runs. Cutter away, that's a strike. Called, 0-1. Chased it inside, 0-2. Bad swing, bad swing. Cutter down, then skied, center field, hit well, but that's going to hang up. Flores under it, 2 down. Madman coming up next. He's got 2 hits today as well. Or 3 hits, actually. He's 3-for-3. He's hitting well today. Locked in. Cutter up, roped it to left field. That was right at the eyes, and that's where he likes it. That is 2 on, 2 down, and now Rocket is on fire. He's 4 for 4. Here's Shameless, 0 for 3. He has thrown out a runner on defense, but he has not gotten a hit today. He's tense and not feeling too particularly well about himself. First pitch, two-seamer up and in for a strike from Asiago, 0-1. Cutter away, hits the edge, 0-2. Tough out activates a tier 2. Right there, and he missed it again. Skied to right, and that ends the inning. Asiago is through 6. He has a quality start as well. I'm going to double switch in Gare. I'm going to put her in right so that way we can take off Gallagher since he's not having a good day. MVP is just not having it today. He really isn't. We're going to go ahead and go to Molly first, as we're going to take Gallagher off. Gare will enter in right. Top 7 is 3-1. Gutterson, JYS, and Prince coming up. It's a better defensive move anyway, so. Here's Gutterson, 1 for 2 with a single. Pops in. Got the win in Game 1 of this series as she came in with a lead. Gave up a game-tying home run as we were only up by 1 at the time. But the offense rallied behind her to give her the win as she quickly falls behind 2-0 to Gutterson. Heater in there. Strike. 2-1. Work ball down. Gutterson number to third. Rocket is there on a hop. Throw to first. 1 down. Here's JYS. 0 for 1 with a walk. Two-seamer up. That's high. Ball 1. Heater up and away. That's a high, actually. 2-0. Work ball down. That's a strike. There we go. 2-1. Ball away. Popped him up. Shallow left. Steed in. Calling for it. Marvin puts it away. 2 down. And here's Prince. 0 for 1 with a walk. Receiver down. Chopped on the ground to second. First pitch swinging. Acosta there. Go to first. 1-2-3 inning for Pops. She's through the 7th. Bottom 7 is 3-1. Lopez, Acosta, and Howell coming up. Here's the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez. He's tense, 0 for 3, but Ace Exterminator is active for the old man. Asiago stays out there. Curve drops low. Ball 1. Change it down. Pulled hard by Lopez to left, but it's right at 2 whistle. 1 down. Here's Acosta, 1 for 3 with a single. Inside pitch bunter, both active. Heater down. Late swing, 0-1. Down in the way, Heater, 1-1, good hold. Change it down, driven by Acosta, hard to center, but right at Flores, 2 down. Base is empty for Howell, 1 for 3 with a single. Curve away, low in the dirt, 1-0. Cutter low, 2-0. Curve down, that's line softly to center, in front of the sliding Flores, he traps it. It's a 2-out knock for Howell, he reaches. Now to bring up Villa. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Still locked in. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Chased it. Chopper. Slow roll to short. This tough play for Rogers. Bare hand. Gets him at first to end the inning. Asiago through 7. Top 8. James, Asiago, and Rogers coming up. There's James. 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Check, strike called, 0-2. Pops hitting the corners. Heater down and in. That's low, 1-2. Work ball down. Chased it, strike 3. Picked by Villa. Throw to first. Got her. She gone. 1 down. Asiago due up next. Pinch hitting is Abdiel O'Brien, the outfielder. Haven't seen him since Game 1 where he got the start. Tier 3 rally starter, Tier 1 volatile, both active. First pitch, fork ball down. That's low. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Curveball away. Pulled to right field on the line. Gare back. Puts it away. 2 down. Here's Rogers. 1 for 3 with a single. Still locked in. Two-seamer away. Fouled off. 0-1. Heater down and in. Broken bat up the first base line. Just foul. 0-2. Nice diving play, Colin. 0-2 count. Ball away, ripped foul. Out of play, 0-2. Rip it in. Chased it, strike 3. Pops gets the punch out. She gone. 1-2-3, 8th inning. We're going bottom 8. 3-1 the score. Compton in out of the bullpen. He'll relieve O'Brien. Bottom 8. Gare, Reeves, and Steed coming up, looking to add on to this slim 2-run lead. Warming up in the bullpen is the closer, Julio Hooper. Gare, 1 for 1 with a single. Compton in. Change up in there low, ball 1. The ball down. Roped by Garrett to left field hard, but right at Toot Whistle. 1 down. Next up, Reeves. 1-4. Homered from the left side of the plate. Looking to do it from the right side now. Curve in there for a strike. 0-1 as Little Hack activates. Fork drops low. 1-1. Change up. Rip foul. 1-2. Little Hack activates. Curve onside. Roped hard on the ground. Past both diving infielders in the left field. Reeves' second hit today is a single. He'll reach here for Steed, who's 2 for 4 with a RBI single and a solo homer. Fork high. Good eye. 1-0. Heater up. Hard grounder up the middle. Right at Rogers. Flip the second one. Buffler to first. Not in time. Thank you, Sprinter. Steed reaches 2 down on the fielder's choice for the on-fire Rocket, who's 4 for 4 with 4 singles, and he has contact for his lefty active now for the first time all series. Change it down. Rope. Fair ball past the diving glove of Gutterson into the corner. Going for third. Throw comes to second. Actually, Rocket has to retreat hastily to first. He's 5 for 5 today. 2 on for the pitcher Pops. Pinch hitting off the bench is Nash Hammond with Tier 2 pitch perfect. He's still hitless in the playoffs, but he's due. Come on, Nash. Give me something. Heater away. That's a strike. Little Hack activates a Tier 2. High heater. 1-1. Little Hack gone. Heater middle in, foul back 1-2. Little Hack active again. Heater inside, jammed him on the ground to short. Rogers has to go to first. That will end the inning, and Hammond gets hurt running down the line. That's not great, Chief. All right, out of the pen, it's the closer, Julio Hooper, as he'll replace Hammond. Top 9, it's 3-1. Headbutts 3 outs away from forcing their way into the finals. Toot Whistle, Flores, and Buffler. Part of the lineup coming up. First is the switch hitter. Flores is right-handed, I believe, and Buffler is also right-handed, so no specialist advantage for Hooper here. Toot Whistle is 0 for 3, looking to start it against Hooper. Julio, and of course Hammond did tweak his groin. I figured as much based on the severity. Hooper pitched in 1 game. It was a save back in that 1-0 victory in Game 1 of the Pumas series. Heater down, that's a strike, 0-1. Quick reminder, he is a 4-seamer, 2-seamer, cutter, and curveball. Best pitch is his Tier 2 cutter, which we'll see right now. Up and in. Chased it, 0-2. Little antsy from Toot Whistle. Curveball down in the way. Chased it, strike 3. Picked by Villa. Throw to first. 1 down. She gone. And here's Flores locked in. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. 2-seamer down in the way. Low again. 2-0. Heater down in the way. Ball 3. 3-0. Up and in. Ball 4. Missed the edge. Tying run coming to the plate. It's Buffler. 1 for 3 with an RBI double earlier back in the first. Down. Driven deep center field. Hal is out of room. He's looking up. It's in the batter's eye. It's laughing its way out there. It's a home run for Huffley Buffler as the clock strikes 12 in the central United States. A happy new year for the Chucklers. They have life. It's 3-all. Here's Gutterson, 1 for 3 with a single. Happy new year to you guys in the central time zone. Oh, man. Hooper goes tense immediately after giving up the bomb. That's not good. Heater down, that's low. Ball 1. 2-seamer up and in, facing his old teammate as that's hit into the gap right center. Hal giving chase, won't get there as it hits the wall. Gutterson does not run particularly well, so he'll be held to just a double. Go ahead run in scoring position with 1 out for JYS, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And we are going to walk him. He's facing a lefty, he's got advantage. I don't want him. Prince is also right-handed, he's 0 for 2 with a walk. Pinch running at second base is stimulated. Sammy Shigatani, who will probably stay in and play third. She's juiced. Okay. They got wheels at second. Okay. Who's due up next? It's James, who's right-handed. They actually do not have a single left-handed batter in this lineup. The only lefty is Shigatani, and she just pinch ran, so she ain't coming up anytime soon. All right, Hooper's going to have to come out. Well, we got to go to the stopper, Neville Roth. Got to go to the lefty. Roth, this is your moment, man. Hooper blew it. I need you in. First pitch curveball down and in. Force at any base. Ball low. 1-0. We're looking for the double play to get out of it. Heater down. That's low. 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. Jam down the right field line. He had a good idea. It's out of play. 2-1. Heater away. Ball 3. 3-1. Slider down and in. Ball 4. He doesn't get the call. Base is loaded now for James, who's 0 for 3 in tenths. Pinch hitting is catcher swing mustard. Batting 3 for 8 in the playoffs with Tier 2 Mind Gamer. That's actually not a bad move. That is not a bad move at all. Damn. Not forcing any base. Base is loaded. 2 down. All right, Roth. Ball down in the way. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater down and in. Hit on the hold, a second soft liner. Diving as Acosta to make the catch. Double him off at first. You love to see it. It's a hero play from Gabriel Acosta. We stay tied at 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th with a chance to win it. Way to go, Gabriel. Oh, my God. And the old man's going to lead us off. He's tense 0 for 4. Hey, Scootsy, welcome back. Oh, my God. All right, Ballin is subbing in. Mustard is out. She's going to play right. That's a good move. And Shigatani, as I expected, did stay at 3rd with her stimulated trait. Yeah, you popped back in for a heart attack, man. Oh, shit. Well, we're going to sub off him. Benjamin, get in here. You're going to bat. Facing Compton, lefty. I don't like it, but Ace Exterminator's not a option here. Change up. Up. That's a strike. 0-1. Whew. Okay. Change up inside from Compton. 1-1. Curveball hangs. Hit well by Benjamin to center, but that is going to hang up out there for Flores. 1 down. Next up, Acosta. Just made the hero play in the field. Locked in. 1-for-4 with a single. Curveball up and away. Ooh, what a pitch from Compton. Damn, you could not get any more perfect. Damn, Jeffrey. 0-1. Slinging that thing. Change him up and away high. 1-1. Here down the way, late swing. Ah, damn, that's another good pitch. You can't do anything with that. 1-2. Heater up hard, rip up the middle, a hit from Acosta. Winning run will be aboard with 1 down for the headbutts. 1 in the gap will win it. Coming to the plate is Howell. 2 for 4, 2 singles. Change up inside, hits the edge. 0-1. Change away, pulled on the ground to 3rd. Shigatani to 2nd, 1. Buffler to 1st. Just in time, even with Noodle Arm. To the 10th we go. Extra innings and do or die, game 3. Compton due to lead off. Then it's Rogers and Toot Whistle. And remember, there is no extra innings base runner in playoff baseball. You have to do it on your own merit. And nobody is pinch hitting for Compton. They want him to pitch the 10th. Heater is low for a strike from Roth. 0-1. Ball down and in. That's a strike. 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. That's strike 3 called. He gone. Roth hits the black. And here's Rogers. Locked in 1 for 4. Singled earlier. Two-seamer high. 1-0. Four-seamer down. Ball 2. Curveball down. Pulled foul. 2-1. Slider up and away. Ball 3. Four-seamer down. Rogers chops it up the middle. That's a hit. She'll be on with 1 down. And here's Toot Whistle. 0 for 4 today. But facing a lefty, not her specialty. Slider down and in. Ripped foul. 0-1. Heater down. Lined into center. That's another hit. 2 on with 1 down. Go ahead and run it 2nd for the Chucklers. Roth pushing himself into a jam. Here's Flores. 2 for 3 with a walk last at bat. He's also doubled and singled. Teamer up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Ball down and away. Ball one. Good eye. Heater up and in. Jam foul. 1-2. Slider down and in. Chopper up the first base line. That'll stay just foul. 1-2. Receiver down in the way. Ball two, just low. Receiver down and in. Got him looking! Can I help you, Chris? Now you're just looking? Take a window shopping but elsewhere. Another punch out for Roth. 2 down, and here's the hero, Buffler. 2-run homer last at bat. He's also doubled in a run. He's driven in all 3 of their runs today. First pitch curveball down and away from Roth. Outside, 1-0. No call. Receiver down and away. Again, no call. 2-0. Just barely. Razor thin. Receiver down and in. There we go. There's the strike. 2-1. Just got to move the corners. That's all. Slider down and in. Chased, pulled foul. 2-2. Receiver up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. He gone. Roth with another punch out. Bottom 10 we go. Chance to walk it off. Villa, Gare, and Reeves coming up. Here's Villa locked in. 2 for 4. 2 singles. Roth is the stopper. Let's go, Piper. Heater taken at the knees. 0-1. Compton staying out there. Out in front of the changeup. Bad swing. 0-2. Chased it. Strike 3. God damn it. 1 down for Gare. 1 for 2 with a single. That was the pitch, you bitch. 0-1. Little hack activates. That's outside on the changeup. 1-1. Change it down. Rope to short right at Rogers. Throw to first. 2 down. Here's the Baba Yaga. 2 for 5 with a solo homer and a single. Curveball inside, misses ball 1. 30th pitch from Compton. Curve is in there at the knees this time. 1-1. Curveball down and then rope to left field into the corner. Fair ball! It's going to get past Toot Whistle. All the way to the wall. She'll get it in quickly, though. It's only a double, but Baba Yaga is now a triple shy of the cycle. A winning run at second for Marvin Steed. 2-run homer, solo homer earlier and a single. Marvin trying to be the hero. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here we go, folks. It all could come down to this. Infield normal, outfield normal for the Chucklers. They're not worried. They just want to get this out and force the 11th. Come on, Marvin. Changeup is in there at the knees. 0-1. Heater up. Roped foul. 0-2. Late on it. Checked. Ooh, he wanted it inside on the heater. 1-2. Chased it inside. Way to fight, Marvin. 1-2. Change it down. 1 hopper. Picked by Rogers. Throw to first. We're going to the 11th. Still tied at 3. Shigatani, who is stimulated. Then JYS and Hesto Prince, both of whom have walked twice. Here is Shigatani, stimulated at tier 2. First pitch heater down and in. Ball 1. Roth will start the inning. Go down in the way. 2-0. Slider down. Ball 3. 3-0. Two-seamer away. Soft liner to second off the end of the bat. She had the green light. It's right at Acosta. 1 down for JYS. 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Last time it was an intentional walk for him. Soft liner up the middle. Acosta, good diving attempt, but it's through. Winning run on base. Or go-ahead run on base, I should say. And here's Prince. 0 for 2 with 2 walks today. His 2 walks were not intentional. First pitch curveball down. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Pitch 35 from Roth. Heater inside, 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way. Pulled foul, 1-2. Slider down and in. Fouled it off. He got to it. Heater up and in. Ball 2. Two-seamer up and away. Ball 3, 3-2. Full count pitch. Curveball away. Ball 4. Third walk today for Prince. 2 on, 1 down for Ballin. We got to make a move. I was really hoping Stimulated was active right now. Okay, we got Ratherswell and we got Benitez. Whoever we pick has the bat. We're going to go with Benitez. Let's go, Lando. Righty. Benitez threw a good 9-pitch, 1 inning of work in Game 2. It was scoreless. He didn't give up a single hit. Need a miracle here. Double play depth for the infield. Ballin can fly. Heater low. Ball 1. Two-seamer down and in. Line to left. That's going to be down for a hit. Steed has got it. Bases are loaded. 1 down. Nowhere to put him. Here comes Compton. Pinch hitting for the pitcher is Tier 1 RBI 0 Scooter Sandbrick, who has not played since Game 1. Sandbrick almost made an error in that one. He was hitless. He's batting 100 in the playoffs, but this is a big moment. The veteran could prove his worth right here, right now. First pitch changeup down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Using it down and away. Ball 1. Heater down and in. 2-1. Come on. Come on, Lando. We need you here, kid. Find the zone. Change it down and away. Pulled foul. 2-2. There we go. Come on. Come on, youngin. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. There we go, Lando. He gone. 2 down. It's on Rogers. 2 for 5 with 2 singles. We're back to the leadoff woman. She is locked in. Two-seamer away. Ooh, off the edge. 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. There we go. There's the strike. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. 2-1. Good check. Change it down. Ball 3. 3-1. Four-seamer down and away. Swung through it. Full count. Here we go. Runners are off. Full count pitch. Two-seamer down and in. Ball 4. She took it, and it's a walk. Rogers forces in the run. It's 4-3. Stone cold take from Rogers. And it's 2-2 whistle. Facing a righty, which she loves. 1 for 5. Forcing me down and in. Jammed on the ground to third. Rocket is there. He'll go the short way to third, and that ends the inning. But a bases loaded walk, and coming in is Tier 3 clutch reliever Box Bruce, who we did rough up in Game 1. Chucklers need to protect the 1-run lead to go to the finals. It's 4-3, bottom 11. Rocket, Benitez, and Benjamin coming up. There is no Gallagher. Remember, he was double switched off earlier. Rocket leading off on fire, 5 for 5 today with 5 singles. He's going to look to start it against Bruce. Righty-righty matchup. Come on, Madman, set the tone. Ooh, good pitch right there at the edge. 0-1. Change up and in. Rope to left field. There we go. 6th hit of the day for Rocket. Hits a single. Benitez due up. We pinch hit. It's going to be Axe Trejo with Tier 1 easy target. Hitless in the playoffs. No bigger moment than this. Bruce is tense. Heater high, ball 1. Heater inside, late swing, 1-1. 100 on the gun. Chased it up and away, 1-2, good pitch. Heater inside, swung through it, strike 3. Punch out. 1 down for Benjamin, 0 for 1. Change up. Ooh, caught the knees actually. What a pitch, 0-1. Inside, Heater misses, 1-1. That's low on the changeup, 2-1. Pick off, back safely as Rocket. Runner goes. Heater down and in, that's a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time! Stealing second is Rocket. Madman in scoring position, 2-2 count, 1 down for Benjamin. Heater way, swung through it, strike 3, another punch out. We're down to our last out. And it's Gabriella Costa. Made the hero play in the field. 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Can she be a hero at the dish? Heater up and away outside. 1-0. Change up away. 2-0. Good hitters count. Heater up and away. 3-0. Do not. No. Change up away. Ball 4. Walked her. Winning run on base. Here comes Howell. 2 for 5 with 2 singles. It's Garlic. He could be the hero. Tier 3 clutch still active for Bruce, who has hit 15 pitches already. All right. Tying run at second, winning run at first. Change it up. That's the strike call. Come on, man. 0-1. Slider chased at 0-2. Heater down, hard hit right at Buffler. He'll throw it in the dirt. Mishandled by Prince, and the bases are loaded. It's an E4, and the season continues. It's down to Villa. The bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. Buffler dirts the throw. Another error, his second of the game. His second error of the game could not have come at a worse time for the Chucklers, as they were just that close to making the finals. And now we get one more life. Piper Villa will step to the plate. Woosah. Tabula rasa, okay. It's cold. Fingers are cold. All right. This is where legends are made. Does Piper Villa have another legend moment in him? Remember, he hit a pinch hit grand slam in the quarterfinals. He then followed that up by hitting another home run in his next at bat. Does he have another legend moment in him? The former Furry Flyer backstop gets his time to shine against the former Furry Flyer pitcher in Box Bruce. This is it. Tier 3 clutch Bruce versus Villa, who's no longer locked in. 2 hits today for Piper. A third would be masterful. Heater low, ball 1. Slider down there, in there, 1-1. Change up, that's a blooper! Left center field, it's gonna drop, and both runners are gonna score! Piper Villa has done it again! The headbutts walk it off, 5-4 and 11, they're going to the finals! Piper Villa has done it again, and it's all thanks to Huffley Buffler fucking up that throw from second base. Oh, he's gonna be killing himself all offseason thinking about it. Headbutts win. They're going to the finals. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. 2 evenly matched division rivals, and it came down to a spike throw and a bloop base knock with the bases loaded in the 11th. Oh. Call the script writers. Storybook ending, yep. I think, fun fact, I don't think Villa and Bruce were actually on the Flyers at the same time, but still, it's funny. Oh my Christ. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Pay the writers. Pay the writers. Thank you guys, thank you, appreciate it. GG's indeed. Oh my god. Yep, and there's the wife calling, 1 second. Talk about choker indeed. Grounder straight to Buffler and he blew it. Yeah, and he doesn't even have choker. Alright, we gotta wrap this up. My daughter's awake and I need to get her to go back to sleep. So, 5-4 the final. Game 3 came down to extra innings and we managed to somehow pull off the comeback, despite trying to shoot ourselves in the foot. RBIs today, Rogers had 1 on a bases-loaded walk, which was the go-ahead run at the time. Buffler, for all his offensive heroics, he had a big 2-run homer to tie the game in the 9th inning. He also had an RBI double in the 1st inning. His fielding is what really screwed him. For us, our RBIs came for Steed's solo homer and an RBI single. Baba Yaga had a solo homer, and then Piper Villa had the walk-off 2-run single to win it there in the 11th. Asiago, the high cheese, went 7 quality innings, giving up 3 runs on 13 hits with 2 homers. He gets a no decision. Great pitching again from Mike. Love seeing him. Compton had a great 3 scoreless innings. He was masterful. 4 hits, a strikeout. He was in line for the win. Box Bruce blows his second save, or actually it's his first save, but he blew it again. 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs with a walk and 2 strikeouts. He falls to 1-1. Why did I pull Gallagher? I pulled him because he was tense. He was 0 for 4, and I put Gare in because I wanted better defense in the, I believe it was the 6th or 7th inning, if I remember correctly. Oh, so we didn't have him. He just hasn't been hitting well. He can't solve these Chucklers pitchers, so. Yeah. Stevens, 6 quality innings, gave up 1 run on 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Great pitching from him. Molly was great, 2 scoreless innings. Hooper blew the save with that home run to Buffler. Roth came in and cleaned up his mess, but then got charged with those other runs. Benitez somehow managed to get a win. Good job, Lando. Player of the game, Buffler, despite being the reason the Chucklers lose. Then it's Rocket, who went 6 for 6, and Reeves, who had the big 3-hit day. He was a triple shy of the cycle. So we are moving to the finals. Next episode, we will be taking on the bottom seed Rushes, who make it as a 10-6 team. They were the 4 seed. We have home field advantage, but we do not have the rest. They swept their way here, so they have, yes, Rock Madman has stepped up big. So they have swept their way here. They are fully rested. They are ready to go, and they have their workhorse, Chris Klein, on the mound to start the series. We're going to have our workhorse, Soy Romano, on the mound. He will be pitching in lieu of the injured Noah Kaiser. Remember, Kaiser took a line drive to the face in Game 1 of this episode, so he is going to be pitching hurt in Game 2. So that's not working well for us. And our bullpen is shot to shit. Remember, our bullpen just got used extensively. We do not have Roth. We have Ratherswell. We have Benitez. We sort of have Pops. And we definitely don't have Hooper. So we're down 2 of our best relievers already, overall-wise. And Kaiser's going to be pitching hurt next game. Hammond is playing hurt, but he'll be fine. Villa will be fine. The hero will need to rest. We'll give him game 1 to rest. But, yeah, that's what we're going to be dealing with next episode, guys. But if you made it this deep, thank you so much for sticking around. This was a fun one to record. I can't believe it's been a month since I last recorded. I hope you got this episode more than makes up for that long gap in content. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, leave a like or a comment down below here on YouTube if you're still watching. If you're watching this over on Twitch, subscribe to the channel and hit the follow button so you'll be notified next time I go live, whenever that may be. Quick shout outs here to Scootsy, Cabra, 420 Wanderer, and Scootsy, One Boy, 420 Wanderer, Cabra, all 4 you, and John Moore for all tuning in and chatting with me at different points throughout the stream tonight, guys. Appreciate that as always. And everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be, and Happy New Year to everybody. May your 2026 be awesome. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one.